When you Google somebody you're dating, 99% of the time, you're looking for big red flags. Like a long criminal record, embarrassing IG photos with the wrong filter.
Oh, I was thinking like a marriage license, but okay.
The Gen Zs, the young people know what we're looking for.
Okay.
Oh, he's a 6-time champion of the annual Four Loko chugging contest.
Wait, that's a good thing, Alexis?
That is a good thing.
Well, it's better than not being able to chug at all.
We need to talk about red flags.
I'm just saying, rarely do you find stuff online that makes you like them even more.
Right.
But I guess that was the case for one of our listeners, Nicole, who says she's more attracted to the guy after she Googled him.
What?
And before we get to what she discovered, apparently she has a nice little meet cute story. So, Nicole, tell us about him. Who, what, where, when, why?
Whoa, that's a lot.
Well, it's a little different. We met at an open house.
What?
Cool.
Like for like a real estate open house?
Yeah, it was this really beautiful house.
And you're both very rich?
I would not say that I'm very rich, but I was looking at the mortgage,
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you could just go to an open house without the intention of buying. You're just here for fun.
Oh, I do it in my neighborhood because I like to spy and see what people really live like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No one
that's
else?
sketchy.
It's not even an open house. She just breaks in. It's like, oh, this place is nice. But Nicole, you were looking at an open house, and how did you meet? We still don't know his name yet. What's his name?
Nathan.
Nathan. How did you meet Nathan?
Well, I'm assuming maybe I was dressed too nicely because he thought I was the realtor and started asking me questions about the house.
Well, that's not a
okay.
bad mistake. Like
Yeah.
you said, he probably looked very put together, and
That's funny.
Did you know immediately that you liked him? I mean, did you have a spark?
Yeah, he was very cute.
Yeah, there you go.
So I said, okay, would you like to see a tour of the house?
Wait, did he?
Oh,
really did?
that's amazing.
Wait, so you actually were acting like the real estate agent even though you weren't?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I mean, how hard is it? It's like, here's a room. That's a bathroom.
Well,
This
no,
one's
real
bigger.
estate agents know the square footage of each room.
you
They
can
know
estimate.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is Italian marble.
It's in the 1,000-ish range.
At what point did he find out your lie?
Well, we were going on for a little while, and then I was trying to sound fancy, so I said something like shiplap, and he was like, that's not shiplap. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you're cute, and,
Is that what you said?
Yeah, I just, eventually gave myself up, and I think he appreciated my joke about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so did this lead to an official date, or is the house tour considered your date?
Oh, yeah, I think I made some joke about, like, can we sign the deal, or something, and I gave him my business card, and he said, I'll call you, and he did.
Oh, he did. Okay, so he
All
did
right.
like the joke. What'd you guys end up doing?
We ended up going to this nice Mexican place, and I did go ahead and Google him before the date, which, as a single woman, sometimes you just want to be sure that
I
you're
think
safe.
it's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Right? I feel like everybody does it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what did you find when you looked him up?
Well, I mean, please don't tell him this because I don't want him to find out. And he's really nice and really sweet and smart and cute. But yeah, he's kind of rich.
Oh.
Oh.
Is he
Wait.
the Nathan of the hot dog empire? Oh my gosh.
How do you know he's rich?
Yeah, what did you find?
Well, apparently his family owns like a franchise of car dealerships.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh.
No, that'll make a lot of money.
Interesting. So,
Yeah.
do you think that changed the way you behaved on the date?
I don't think it changed my behavior. I mean, it was definitely,
More motivated.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, but
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Nathan, my blouse become unbuttoned. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
So much cleavage.
You're
I'm
just
sorry.
throwing out car terms like, oh, carburetor. Yeah. Let's have some appetizers. I mean, seriously, how did dinner go?
it was great. We were having really lovely conversation and connecting on a lot of levels, especially with like travel.
Good.
And Athens came up.
Athens, Greece.
Oh.
Yeah, which I've been wanting to go to for many years.
Uh-huh.
And he said, oh, well, I've been several times. You know, it's a fantastic place.
That's how you know he's rich.
Yeah.
So did you take that as like he wanted to go with you, like making future plans?
He kind of implied like, oh, well, I don't have the kind of job where I'm chained to a desk.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, that's such a rich thing to say.
It is.
Yeah.
That means I have a rich
Yeah.
daddy.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Free to leave.
So there's all these reasons that he's given you why this is something worth pursuing.
Yeah. I mean, we had great conversation, and I really like him. I mean, I don't care about the money. I mean, yes, that's a nice bonus, but,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, he's a good guy. I mean, the other thing that I learned, he got a humanitarian award for the city.
Whoa.
It's another rich person thing. Poor people do good things and they never get awards for that stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, that must be kind of intimidating. Did you ever bring that up to him?
Oh, no, of course not. No.
Oh, because you would have been outed for Googling him at that point.
Yeah.
You could say you just give off like humanitarian award vibes. Like, I feel like you must have won something
Like,
for
your
doing
name
good
is really
things.
familiar. I've been following the awards circuit for a while now.
You could get away with it. I don't know. But how long has it been since you last spoke with Nathan?
It's been like 2 weeks, and I mean, we had a really nice hug and kiss goodbye.
Oh,
But,
kiss.
you know, not like crazy, but really lovely. And
Yeah.
I'm just afraid that he either found out that I Googled him or he thinks I want to date him for his money. And
Yeah, that's probably it.
But I
But
have,
people got to be used to Googling each other by now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just what you do.
That's not weird.
and I have heard the cell phone reception in Greece on top of the Acropolis not that great.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It's
you're
the-
thinking it's not coming in well.
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
that's the reason.
Also, it doesn't have lips. It's the Acropolis.
No,
Yeah.
not for the fancy
Oh,
people.
different.
Yeah, it's the proper lips. But we're going to play a song. We're going to do a long distance call possibly and try and figure out what's going on
We're
with
going to
Nathan.
dial a 1.
Yeah. We'll do it with your second date update next. He is a jet-setting, world-traveling, award-winning humanitarian with a giant trust fund from his family's car dealership empire.
But he got something else giant, too.
But
my
our
God.
listener, Nicole, says she doesn't care about any of that boring stuff.
Oh.
She just likes that he's nice and laughed at her real
Sure.
estate joke about crown molding once.
Well,
Or whatever it was.
there's
I
that.
don't know.
And she told us about how she met Nathan and afterwards secretly Googled him to find out what a great guy he really is. During the date, they talked about travel and Athens and the history of Greek culture. She was trying to hint at some of the things that she discovered without outright saying, I looked you
Right.
up online.
Right.
totally.
Yeah.
But now affluent Nate is not calling her back.
Oh, God.
My theory,
no.
his yacht hit a wave and he dropped his phone in the waters off the coast of Spain.
Oh, well, you would know best, rich
So
boy.
now he's sailing back to see you in person, Nicole.
Oh, that's it.
That's
Check
what
the
I
backup
think.
yacht.
Yeah.
Brooke, what's your theory?
I think he just has a lot of probably other options. I mean, not that you're not a great option, Nicole.
thanks.
Yeah.
I
Did you
mean,
believe
she
her
didn't
when
like
she
that.
said that?
yeah. He kissed you. He kissed you at the end of
True.
the night. It sounds lovely.
Rich bachelors never kiss beautiful women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just randomly. That's never happened ever.
They save themselves for marriage
Absolutely.
every time.
That's the
Oh,
hard.
that's the problem. Maybe he's a virgin.
No, he's
could be.
not.
Let's just call Nate and see what he has to say. We'll see which one of our theories is right. You ready to do this, Nicole?
Yes, finally. Yes, please.
Okay. Sorry. Won't waste any more time.
Yeah.
Let's get to it.
Hello.
Hey, is this Nathan?
Yeah. Who's calling?
What?
He asked who's calling.
Oh, sorry. You were talking
Answer.
while I was
No,
talking.
I just said, ooh.
Okay.
He's here.
You
There's
distracted me.
Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
Nathan, we're calling from a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. I'm sure you've heard of it before.
It's very high class.
We're international.
Yeah. I guess so.
That
No?
was believable.
Yeah.
This is a segment that we do called a second date update. And we're trying to help one of our listeners reconnect with you after you went out on a date with her. Now, are you a virgin?
Whoa, Jeffrey.
No.
Okay. One theory
believed
knocked
it.
down for why you're not calling her back.
Are you curious who we're talking about, Nathan?
I mean, are you talking about Nicole? I'm guessing.
Oh.
So you don't have too many options. Interesting.
We're calling because Nicole reached out to us, told us a little bit about how you guys met and the date you went on, had a really nice time with you, and now she's confused why you haven't reconnected.
I mean, yeah. I thought about calling her. Of course. I mean, she's super nice and beautiful and
Oh.
whatever. But
Aw.
I don't know what to do exactly.
What do you mean?
Virgin. I'm so sorry.
Stop it. Did you connect? I mean, like, she seems like she really connected with you.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean you don't know what to do?
Well, I mean, I think we did really connect. It was an awesome time. But,
Yeah.
like,
Good.
I think she thinks I'm someone else.
What?
What do you
Why?
mean? What do you mean?
So, like, we were just talking about traveling,
Yeah.
and she mentioned that she had always wanted to go to Athens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty popular place to travel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Greece.
Yeah, awesome place.
Yeah.
The thing is, she started going off on, like, the history of the place, and I was like, yeah, and, like, I don't know anything about Athens, really.
But haven't you been there?
Yeah, the thing is, and this is the part that's, like, kind of weird, I've been to Athens, Georgia, not Athens, Greece. That's the thing.
Oh.
Wait,
I mean,
so
they're pretty much the same place, though, right?
Not at all, Jeff. Are you kidding?
Were you just saying you've been to Athens to, like, make her think you're a world traveler? Or did you, I mean, you couldn't have honestly thought she was talking about how she wanted to travel to Athens, Georgia.
Hey, wow, Brooke.
I mean,
Athens,
guys.
Georgia's beautiful.
I'm sure, yeah.
I don't know. I was just going with the conversation, Like, I didn't want to, because I figured if I busted that on her, like, the date would end or something. Because, like you said, who wants to go to Athens, Georgia?
Okay, well, I mean, that's one misunderstanding. I'm sure she would be willing to look past that if
Of
you
course.
just admitted, oh, sorry, I didn't know what you meant.
Like, she must have Googled me or something, and I think there's someone out there with my exact name who, I don't know, probably has been to Athens, Greece, and has a lot of cars. Because, like, she started mentioning car dealerships and stuff.
Oh my God, real slick. Okay.
Wait, so what do you do for a living, bro?
What do I do for a living?
Yeah.
I'm like, a jack of all trades.
Oh, you're jobless.
Just right now. That's okay.
No, that's fine. That's just what it always means.
Your family doesn't own a string of car dealerships?
No, but, like, I was selling a Prius once on Facebook.
So maybe that's the post she saw when she Googled you. Yeah.
That's different.
All right.
Very different.
So wait,
Okay.
are you not calling her back because you don't want to disappoint her, that you're not that person?
Yeah, and it's like, I think she thinks I'm rich, and I didn't know if it was, like, a huge deal for her that I'm not rich and that I don't. I wasn't trying to lie to her, but it's like, it was either I come clean and the date would probably end, or I wait and I figure it out.
That's a weird predicament to
Okay.
be in. I
Yeah.
feel
It
that.
is. And luckily, that decision's now been taken completely out of your hands because you already just came clean about the truth to her. Because you don't know this, Nathan, but Nicole's been on the other line listening this whole time.
What?
Hi.
Yeah, that's her. She wants to talk to you. Bleep
Just
that
what a
one out.
rich man would say.
Yes.
Nicole, say hi to Prince Charming.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know what to say. I am just. Wow.
Nicole, I was just like super embarrassed on the date and didn't know what to say, and I thought we were having a good time, so I didn't want to ruin it.
Oh, okay.
Nicole,
Is everything okay?
he didn't lie to you. You just made assumptions about who he was.
Okay, no, that's fair. Didn't you win a humanitarian award? I'm so confused.
Well, I mean, like, no, not exactly, but I was there. I was at that award that I think you're talking about. I was part of the catering team.
Ah.
Oh.
What? So he was a humanitarian to the humanitarians by
That's
feeding
even
them.
better.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you sound so hesitant right now, Nicole?
Well, I don't mean to be rude, but I feel like he sounds less confident.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know. I'm a handy man. I can cater, I can plumb, I can do electric work of sorts, and I'll build you stuff.
He can screw in a light
Oh,
bulb.
No, he can
Confidently
replace
spoken.
an outlet.
There you go. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm a regular dude. I'm just a middle class guy.
Sounds like just the type of thing Alexis is looking for right now.
I openly say I only go for rich guys, not like her.
my
She lied. So
She didn't lie, Alexis.
I mean, were you just at the open house for the free wine?
Oh, yeah. Why were you there?
I mean, I wasn't not there for free wine.
See, I like this guy. He's resourceful, Nicole. And you lied at the open house, too. You said no exchange it.
Wine-
You were actually the one that was lying.
And wine gives you a little bit of liquid confidence
Yeah.
for your date.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it takes confidence to pretend you're going to buy a house and just take the wine.
I mean, you are right.
Oh
The
my
champagne
God.
flutes are
And
free.
it makes sense why he actually believed you were the agent.
Yep.
yes.
He was BSing too. Oh.
I mean, Nicole, I honestly don't think you should miss out on this guy. He's a sweet dude.
He is.
He's resourceful. Could give you a great deal on a used Prius. So that's why I want to ask you right now if you'd like to go on one more date with Nathan, and we'll pay for it.
Yeah, no one has to worry.
Well, I don't know if I want to go out with him on a romantic date, but we could definitely be friends.
Oh,
Boo.
You said he was so cute, though.
Oh, man.
Well, Nathan, I'm sorry this didn't work out for you, but thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I mean, at least I know now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
True.
Totally.
Very true,
Good attitude, man.
And if we ever need some recommendations for some diners in Athens, Georgia,
Yeah.
we know the guy to hit up.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Or if you need your toilet unclogged.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Okay.
even better.
Jack of all trades.
We can do both in one day.
Is there nothing you can't do?
He's a true Renaissance man.
You see it everywhere, on Reddit, on Twitter, on hotflashmatch.com.
Whoa, you're on that?
Yeah, hottest grannies on there.
What the heck?
No pause in that menopause.
Nope, but everybody's saying that right now, online dating is the absolute worst.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
But
I
we're-
wouldn't know. I'm not even a part of it.
We're here to say, no, that's not true. Because I'm pretty sure we just hit a brand new low.
Oh.
And I say that because one of our listeners told us about how her date ended. And all I can say is it involved an Uber and a really, really bad haircut.
Ooh.
That sounds like a bad joke.
Who was right? Who was wrong?
Oh.
Does any of that even matter? Probably not. You're going to hear about the new low point in modern dating in your second date update next. Our word of the day for this segment is forgiveness.
Oh, that's a nice word.
That's an important word.
Can you forgive a guy for making a mistake in the middle of a date?
Oh, for sure.
I mean,
Hold on,
sure you
depends on-
can, but should you forgive him though?
Should you? Does he deserve it?
Probably not.
I still don't-
Forgiveness is a dangerous slope towards other
wait,
feelings
what?
like understanding and compassion
Isn't
and
that what we-
gratitude.
Surety?
None of those
no,
things sound
Jeff.
fun or sexy, bro.
That's what we
Right.
want in the world, though.
Not in the dating part
We
of it.
want fun and sexy, bro.
But one of our listeners has decided to exercise forgiveness today, even though she says he totally let her down.
Oh.
Kelsey, are you sure about doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Oh, my God. So, wait,
Okay.
he let you down and he's the one not calling you back?
I know. Is that the letdown or?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well,
Oh, it's a lot.
first of all, I apologize on behalf of this guy and for all men in general. But tell us,
apologizing for all men.
we are sorry. What is
messed
Are
up.
you?
what
We
is the
know
name
we
of this
messed up.
particular man who wronged you?
His name is Steven.
Boo.
Steven.
Everyone boo him.
guys-
Everybody that I
We
know
don't
named
know
Steven is terrible.
Anything about Steven.
Me too. And one of my best friends is named
Our,
Steven.
our producer is named Steven.
Oh, I forget.
Okay, actually, now I'm on board.
Okay.
We always call him by his last
God, that
name.
guy.
So it sounds like
I
you brought
also
this on
don't-
yourself,
not
but
a fan.
what did Steven do?
So, Steven and I went on a date. And, it was a good day. Like, we went to this place that I suggested, which was nice. It was, like, a little upscale.
Was it like you're out to dinner? Is that what you guys are doing, or just
Yeah,
drinks?
yeah. It was dinner.
Okay.
And there were just a couple things that kind of irked me, I'm not going to lie. Like,
Oh.
so we saw each other for the first time, and, like, he waved to me. I waved to him. But before he came over to me, he, like, turned away for a second and, like, held the door open for this other lady, which, fine, whatever. But I'm like, dude, we're literally just meeting.
He was just being
But was somebody
polite.
walking
Wait.
in the door?
Yeah.
And you're saying that upset you because you were just in the middle of like introducing yourself.
Yes, totally.
Okay.
You want him to
He's-
shut the door on someone?
Well, he should be focused on her.
That's why I let it slide, right?
Okay.
Okay.
She's telling us she understands.
You're more forgiving than any of us would be at that point.
It's strange that it was even a flag at all for you. But yes, okay.
Maybe
you let it go.
Seems like it was more of a moment for her that she was like, excuse me,
Yeah,
never
like,
mind.
are you on a date with me or are you on a date with this old lady trying to get into the door?
Well, maybe it wasn't even that, though, Jeff. It was probably a short thought.
I could see where she's
You are
coming
in a
from.
mood.
I know. Like, I don't know if I like it.
Okay, Kelsey, everyone else is against you, but I'm on your side. I think that's a total valid red
I
flag.
do like
That's
it.
fair.
Should I even tell what the big problem was then?
Yes,
I hope it's a problem.
Go ahead.
Okay, so then, like, the date went fine, whatever. I was looking past his stupid haircut. Anyway.
Stupid haircut.
It's
Okay.
different
than the photos?
It doesn't feel like you're looking past it when then you call it a stupid haircut. But yes.
Well, I'm on the phone with you guys talking about it, so yeah, I'm looking past it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
It's very big of
Okay.
you to
No
do
matter what
that.
she
Okay.
says, she
Well.
wants to see him again. Let's remember that.
So he's got a dumb haircut.
Yeah.
And what's next?
And he's paying
so
attention to
funny.
other people so
Yeah.
far.
He
So,
opened a door.
Did he make more mistakes?
He did.
Oh, God.
Oh,
What did he do next?
So at the end of the date, I was like, this was nice. Can you get me my Uber home? And he was like, no, you can get it.
Wait, what? You wanted
Hold
him to
on.
order you an Uber? Is that a thing? Is that like a normal thing in dating?
I've never asked somebody to buy. I've never asked.
guys should offer.
She just takes his phone and orders it through his
Guys
phone.
should offer. I've never had a guy tell me no to getting me an Uber.
That's a thing. I had no idea.
I also don't think I've ever just not gone home with him. You know, like do Uber separate,
That's true.
like straight from dinner. I think.
Fair point, Alexis.
So you're mad at him. Is that your big, because you said there was one huge
Yeah,
thing.
that was my big thing. I
Okay.
was just like, I could be murdered and you wouldn't know. And then on top of it, he didn't even text me to check in and see if I got back. And I
Okay.
haven't heard from him
Okay.
since.
Look, I'm,
So, like, for all he knows, I could be murdered.
I think all
I
of
don't
these
think-
complaints are very,
Yeah.
very valid from you, but it is starting to seem like you don't like this guy at all.
Yeah,
right. Why,
that's a good point.
Why are we getting a hold of him? Is it just because he's not calling you?
Like I said before, I got over the fact that he didn't pay so much attention to me. He had a stupid haircut, whatever. But I did like other things, like he was really funny. So,
Oh, good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, can I ask, were you critical of any of these things while on the date? I'm just,
good question.
part
Like
of our job
nagging a
here
little,
is-
maybe.
yeah, to
Because that's
figure
what
it
Brooke
out.
would do on a first
No.
date.
Yeah, she would say it out loud.
How
Stupid
could you
haircut.
say that after you literally just railed on this dude? You're the one that's
I
so
agree.
negative.
Personally, I think he's a schmuck. He sounds like a terrible person. But she's the one who wants to call him.
Yeah, Jeff would never look past a bad haircut.
No, like that's definite deal breaker.
well, I'm not going to lie. Like, I have a hard time hiding the look on my face. But I didn't verbally say anything to him. But, like, I don't know how my face looked.
Oh, no. You're
Okay.
just shocked.
I feel
the
that.
whole
Guys
date.
always get haircuts and they think it's good the day of. It's good like 3 days later. You know, it's
Yeah.
a good lesson.
All right.
For
I can
women,
agree
too.
with that.
Yeah.
We don't know when he got his haircut,
clearly
but
not at the right time.
We're
whatever
trying
it was,
to
it
give
was
him the
stupid.
benefit of a doubt here.
So I know you can't control what was on your face, but you can control what was in your heart,
Oh,
Kelsey.
yeah, that is so
And we need to
romantic.
figure out
Transition.
what's inside Steven's heart when we call him.
Okay.
And then also mess with his face and his hair a little bit too to get attention.
You're
But,
not going to bring that up.
well, we'll see what happens.
Oh, Jeff.
Get your best roast ready.
Yeah, call him. I want to know why he's not asking me out again.
Okay, we're going to find out. We're going to call this schmuck coming up
Thank you.
with your second date update right after this. We've had a lot of strong, brave women on this segment before.
Yeah, because Brooke's in every one of them.
Hey, that's actually nice.
Oh, hey, I'm in the room too. I'm a girl.
Oh, yeah, and Alexis in every one of them.
Well,
Yeah, you too, Alexis.
I think Kelsey
not as
may
strong.
be the bravest of them all.
Oh,
Wow.
Because
now
she-
you're just being sarcastic. Okay. All right.
She is.
Come
She
on.
Back to
boldly has chosen to forgive Steven for his list of mistakes on their first date. Paying attention to the old lady when they were introducing
No one
themselves
said
to
that
each
the
other.
woman was old that he held
Yeah,
the door
he
for,
just-
Jeff.
Why would he hold it for an
young-
able-bodied woman?
Because that's what you do.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, you open for all women, Jeff. We're gentlemen.
No,
Just
Anybody.
they couldn't
could be a
open the
kid.
door themselves if they were able-bodied.
Oh, God.
She also chose to forgive his stupid, dumb haircut.
Oh.
Yeah, that one is hard to get over.
Wasn't
Yeah.
good.
Now, I'm very proud of her for that.
I wonder
And
if she asked him to put on a hat.
most importantly, she chose to forgive him for for not paying for her Uber ride home after the date.
After she asked.
After she asked him to.
That is true.
He
That
said
is
no.
Such an awkward moment.
Yeah, it is.
But despite all of those mistakes that Steven made, she has chosen to look past them and give him one more chance with this call today.
Oh, wow.
Kelsey,
the bravery.
You are so strong, so brave for what you did.
I know.
Oh, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear his side.
Can I ask one
me too.
question? After he said no on that Uber ride, did you just stand there awkwardly at the corner while he laughed, or did you both wait awkwardly for an Uber ride?
No, I walked away.
You walked
Oh,
away.
as you should.
Okay, that's how the date ended. Wow.
I'm changing my pickup location.
Hopefully after this call, you never have to pay for your own Uber ever again,
Oh,
okay?
wow.
That's our goal for
What?
you today.
That's dramatic.
So here we go. I'm going to dial Steven. Let's see if he even answers. Probably won't.
You hate Steven.
I don't trust the
He's
guy.
got a stupid haircut.
Don't like him. So here we go.
Hello.
Hey, is this Steven?
Yeah, who's this?
Oh, Steven.
Jeffrey.
Oh,
Good
my. We've
morning,
heard a lot
Steven.
about you, Steven.
We've heard a lot of
stop.
good things about you, Steven.
I don't know about that, man.
The heck? Who is this?
This
a lot of
is...
people.
Oh, wow. Listen to his language, too, Jeffrey.
This is... I know.
What the heck?
Slandering us. We're a radio show, a very popular one called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah.
Is this like a prank call?
Oh,
going on?
no.
We do those, yeah.
You'd probably be happier if it was.
Yeah. Now, this is called a second date update, and we are trying to help one of our listeners figure out what happened on the date that you went out with her.
Who are you talking about?
It's a girl named Kelsey.
Oh, of course. My God.
Oh, no.
Why
I don't
that
like that tone.
reaction? Yeah, what's up with that?
I was probably the nuttiest girl I've ever met.
Nuttiest.
Really?
Sometimes that can be good. Is that a positive?
She seems really eccentric.
I don't know if I'd want to be called nutty.
I mean, we know a little bit about what happened on the date. We're just trying to figure out, like, how did you experience that night?
Well, look, so it started okay. We were having a good time. And then towards the end of the date is where it got a little weird.
Is this like after dinner?
Yeah, so after dinner, I offer her a ride home.
Oh.
And so we're going there, but halfway through, she says, "Can you stop at the store for me?"
Wait. You offered to drive her home?
She got an Uber.
She told us that she wanted an Uber home.
Oh, yeah, just wait. Just wait. We'll get to that.
Oh, we're
so
not
you-
there
wait.
yet.
Wait, so she takes the ride and you guys are in the car together.
In the car together, halfway to her place, she says, "Stop at the store for me."
Okay.
We go in there, and she's getting all this, like, skincare, hair product, beauty stuff.
Okay.
And after all this, we get to the counter, and her card declines.
Oh.
$84.
That's
I was
embarrassing.
going to say, that's not cheap.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah. $84.36 that I paid.
Oh, not that you remember or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say
So
you paid?
you paid it?
Yeah, I paid it because the card declined. She was so embarrassed.
Okay.
Dinner was $200 already, and so I'm paying for this stupid skincare stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a mistake, like an honest mistake. And like, that's so humiliating when you get your card
Yeah,
declined.
I think anyone would have picked it up. Like,
Are you mad
pay me
about it,
back
though?
or-
No, what I'm annoyed with is the next part, too, because all of it together, it just makes it feel like I'm just getting taken advantage of.
Oh.
So I tell her, all right, let's get back in the car. I'm going to take you home. And she's like, no, I don't feel comfortable with that. I want to get an Uber.
What?
She asked me to pay for the freaking Uber. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
After you had just paid for her dinner and for her skincare products?
And
She was-
drove her.
She was in the car, yeah.
Why did she suddenly feel uncomfortable?
I don't know. Like, I was just out $300, and now she wants me to Uber her home. So it was just really weird to me. Like, I really don't get that.
So you're like, no, because I could drive you home.
That
Okay.
is so
kinda
weird
get
that
that.
she did not tell us that she was outside a store.
Yeah, we
when that happened.
we missed that part of the story,
Huh.
and we should probably ask her
course you
about
did.
it because she's on the other line listening to this conversation right now, Steven.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Good.
he wouldn't
Let's
do it. Oh, well.
What?
He wouldn't pay for it.
Well,
So
hold on,
what?
Kelsey. You didn't tell us any of the stuff about going to the store and him buying you
Yeah,
your
what?
beauty
Yeah, we
products.
thought it was after the restaurant.
What does that matter?
Well, that part of the story does matter because we're just trying to like understand what happened that night. You didn't tell us any of that part of the story.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh
She
my
there?
God.
Oh.
No.
Oh, she hung up?
Look at she
no.
hung up.
Oh, God.
What? What did we do?
We outed her.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she just...
We didn't out her. Steven did. He's the jerk.
Oh.
I told you we can't trust this guy.
Yeah, the guy who got taken on a date
Yeah.
is
And
a
is
jerk.
just calmly answering our questions.
Oh,
Steven, do you feel bad for making her look like such a terrible person in your recap?
Oh, yeah, I feel so terrible for her.
Wow, why would you speak truth?
I can't believe you didn't offer to pay for her Uber home after she already got halfway there and you
Yeah.
paid for all of her stuff.
I don't even get, like, why she called you in the first place. Did she want to go out with me again or something?
Yes.
She said she did.
That's what
but
she
I don't
told
know.
us. She kept saying, like, you had red flags, but she was willing to look past them.
That's right. She's a kind soul who's willing to forgive you for all the mess ups that you made.
You're so dumb.
What other mess ups did she even mention?
Oh, you did some horrible things.
The
like,
list is long, my
Yeah.
friend. Do you
Look
really
into
want to
the
dive
mirror.
into this?
Okay.
I don't know if you realize this, but you opened a door for another woman.
Are you kidding me?
No.
In the
No, that was
middle
an-
of
yeah.
greeting Kelsey. So she felt belittled.
That was an awful multitask on your part.
You do know that Jeffrey's being sarcastic right now, right, Steven?
I don't know you guys, so I have no idea, but I really do.
Oh,
hope
wow.
so.
That was rude. We've been talking for the last, 5 minutes, and now you're going to pretend like you don't even know us?
Oh, man.
You see what I'm saying? Kelsey had a
Dude.
point.
How far into the date did you realize that you were going to not be calling her back again?
Well, once we get to the store and she gets all the skincare products, I thought it was weird.
Yeah.
And then her card gets declined. I mean, I just thought she was taking advantage of me, to be honest.
But
like
it's
she
Yeah.
knew
it's
the
skincare products to look beautiful for you.
I don't think so, Jeff. That's not it.
I'm not sure about that.
That's what you don't get, Steven. That purchase was not for her. It was for you.
You know, you don't
You
have to
really-
defend her when she's not on the phone anymore,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Somebody needs to stand up for brave Kelsey, who bravely hung up in the middle of the segment.
Is that what we're calling her?
You're going to die on that hill, huh?
He will die on that hill. It's going to be a very lonely hill that he's on, too.
And you know what? I've never done this before, Steven, and honestly, I'm not a big fan of you, but I'm still going to offer to give you a gift certificate to pay for a new haircut.
Oh,
wait.
Jeff.
What's wrong with my hair?
Well,
Nothing.
I mean, Kelsey said that she liked it a lot, but Brooke in studio, when she saw your photo, was like, ooh,
Yeah.
we got to make a change there.
She could hear it over the
That
airwaves,
is-
she said.
Steven, that's not true. I've never seen your picture.
Well, I mean, I could send you a few different pictures.
What?
Oh.
What is that?
Oh, wait, now I'm starting to
I
like
don't
this
even know what
guy.
that means. Gross.
I know whenever I'm traveling to spend time with my parents over the holidays,
Yeah.
I always have one thing on my mind.
What's that?
How can I get out of spending time with my parents over the holidays?
Yeah. You're already thinking about it, aren't you?
Yeah, and one of our listeners, I think, had a pretty good idea. Invite a guy over to your family's house to take you away from them for a whole night.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately for her, that idea backfired spectacularly.
Oh.
And we're all going to find out what happened when we do your brand new second date update next. You know, going back home for the holidays can be really fun.
Yeah,
I do
so
it every
exciting.
Like, it can be great to reconnect with your siblings again, your grandparents, your relatives you haven't seen in a while. And if you're really lucky, you might even see someone from your past and have a little holiday hookup sesh.
Wait, we're at a family.
Not your family
it's
members.
like when everybody goes out. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like when
To
you're
the
in your
one bar,
20s,
that's the
totally.
one.
Exactly. Like,
Okay.
Brooke,
Yeah.
didn't you
So
and
fun.
your old PE coach reconnect one year and get to second base or something?
No, he married, I think, one of my other friends. So
You almost had
he
him.
was
You
off the,
missed out.
off the table.
Oh, too bad for you, Brooke. Missed your chance. But one of our listeners, Simone, reconnected with someone recently. Not an ex-boyfriend. It was just a guy from her high school. And I'm
Okay.
curious about how it went down because she's on the phone right now. Simone, so was this a fellow student or a faculty member?
Oh my God. It was not a faculty member.
All right.
Also as a student.
Okay.
Honestly, I hooked up with more guys from my high school way post high school than I did in high school. I was too
Yeah.
dorky in high school. Nobody wanted to.
All the girls get hot later. So I
I
can see
tried.
that.
It's not that I didn't try.
Okay.
I just didn't have any takers.
Some are late
Yep.
to skank, and some skank early. So.
That's what we call late bloomers.
As long as you
Yeah.
skank,
All
though,
right,
that's
yeah,
the moral.
as long as you get it done. So, Simone, who is this guy that you met up with?
So his name is Jack, and
Okay.
we reconnected over Facebook because I had posted that I was coming home, and I was really excited to spend time with my family and friends, like for
Yeah.
the holidays. And
I was trying to kind of give everybody a heads up that I went to school with so we could try to plan something and all catch up.
Yeah, it's like a mini informal reunion almost.
Yeah.
And did you know that you wanted to hook up with him immediately, or did you want to wait and see how it went?
Well, so that's the thing is that, this is a guy that we've never dated. We were always kind of floating around in, neighboring circles, but we were never super close.
Okay.
And
Got it.
he was one of the first people to comment on this post.
Oh.
This would be great. Would love to catch up. And I was like, catch up? What do we have to talk about? We didn't,
Some people who stay in the hometown that you're from,
yes,
maybe need some outside influence every once in a while.
Yeah. Leave the city is what she's saying.
Let me tell you, I will not miss an opportunity to show off my glow up. So
Okay. I love that. Good.
So what did you and Jack do when you met up?
Well, this is the thing. So we were texting for a while until I got back and trying to make plans. And I was staying with my family. So I was like, why don't we just make it easy? You can come pick me up from my family's place and we'll go wherever you want to go.
Oh, so this feels more like a date than a hangout. If it's just you two.
Yeah, I guess so. I think maybe, I don't know if that was the intention, but things kind of ended up taking a slight turn and it wasn't really anybody's fault. But he came to pick me up when I just finished dinner with my family, and my family was like, oh, why don't you come in for a second? Which I kind of gave him the look of you don't have to do this, but he was very cool and came in and we all were just hanging. It was really sweet. We were all hanging out for a while and
because it's not like he knew your family in high school. You guys weren't even really friends.
That's a high pressure situation.
Yeah.
I know. If that happened to me, I would absolutely not want to go inside. I do not want to spend my precious free time during the holidays meeting some other person's family.
Oh, I would. I love meeting families and moms.
Yeah, I like other families, but not people meeting mine.
Yeah.
But meeting theirs.
And parents always love me.
I know.
It's so fun.
With me.
You can charm parents so
Okay,
easily.
we get it, Brooke. You're amazing. Everybody thinks that you're the best person in the world, and everyone wants to hook
Usually
up
their
with you.
kids don't like me, but they like me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so what happened with Jack?
well, so we're all talking and we ended up playing some games and everybody was having a good time.
So with the hangout.
Oh, this is full on holiday family time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean for that to happen. It just kind of did.
Oh, God.
Playing the piano, singing carols together.
Yeah.
He was into it though.
Yeah, he was. And I will say this, my dad was a little tipsy, which around the holidays is not a surprise.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was kind of ribbing him a little bit, what are your intentions with my daughter? Type of thing.
no.
I know.
Well,
You
let
were
me go into the
joking.
laundry room and then I'll show you. Is that not how your guys' family holidays go?
This is
I've
why
never
you
had a
shouldn't meet
date.
families.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never had to take my dad into the laundry room.
Yeah,
No.
just the PE teacher, I know. So how did Jack handle the ribbing?
He just kind of laughed it off. And finally, I kind of pulled him aside and I was like, hey, listen, we can get out of here whenever you need to. We already were here a lot longer than I thought. And he was like, oh, I just got a text from one of my friends and they really need me. So I have to get going.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, we'll catch up in a few days. And of course, in my head, I'm like, did he really get a text from his friend? Or
Probably not.
I think that maybe he didn't. I don't know. Maybe he thought you guys were just going out as friends, and then your dad is assuming that you're a couple. It just it feels like a lot of weirdness.
Yeah, I agree. And the way we left it was, we'll make more plans, we'll text and we'll figure it out, and then just never heard back from him.
Oh man.
no.
Oh, complete ghost. It's not like he's stalling?
No, he just went radio silent, and so I don't know what happened.
Are you crushing on him still? You still like him?
Yeah, I mean, especially too, seeing how cool he was with hanging out with my family for a little bit.
That's impressive.
I did have a weird thought, though, while he was bonding with your family. Do you have any single siblings or single hot
He's
aunts
moved on.
that maybe could have
hot
swooped
ants.
in?
Now we're talking.
No, I'm the only girl. I have two brothers.
Maybe that's an option for him though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that someone could have taken him from you right from under your nose.
That
But
is some messed up family dynamics if that's the case.
it's called the
Jeffrey.
holidays, Brooke.
Yeah.
Things
Drama.
happen.
Anything can happen. Now he's dating her mom.
But let's find out what really happened when we play a song, come back, call him, and try and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, hold on. One of the main rules of dating and I think everybody knows this, is if you really like someone, you do not introduce them to your family for at least 3 to 4 years. Until you're 100% sure they won't be scared off.
Wow.
I would say probably even pop out a few kids with them before they meet the fam, just to be safe. Or you could end up like Simone, who was supposed to go out with an old high school friend named Jack, till her family invited him inside during the holidays, and look what happened.
I mean...
He ran away. Hasn't been heard from since that night.
They should have heard your advice first, Jeff.
Yeah,
exactly.
Are we blaming the drunk dad? Is that what we're blaming, or no?
We don't know who to blame.
That's where I'm leaning.
Yeah.
I think that the dad, even though it's a joke, it's still very intimidating to know that that's like your dad is even thinking those.
And it's such an old cliche joke. Like, what are your intentions?
It really is.
I'm going to polish my gun.
Yeah.
You know?
See, Simone, do you wish that you hadn't let him come inside that house that night?
I mean, yeah, we know where this ended up.
Yeah, she does. It's absolutely true.
Easy answer.
Oh my God. I mean, or do you wish that your dad was funnier?
I mean, he thinks he's funny, which is way worse.
Yeah.
So,
Typical
we
dad.
all know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, well, we're going to try and get you a second chance here. We're going to call Jack and find out which member of your family is the one to blame, or maybe it was something that was totally unrelated.
I love how we think it has to be the family.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the holiday edition of Clue.
Oh, yeah. All right. Was it the mom in the kitchen with the butcher knife or
Colonel Father.
Yeah.
Let's get to the bottom of this. I'm going to dial his number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Oop, my nose brushed the microphone.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jack?
Yes, this is he.
You are awake and ready. I like Jack.
I know. You seem alert, Jack. You're on the radio right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah, I seem alert because I answer business calls during the day.
Oh.
This is kind of a business call. It's about your business.
Yeah.
Your personal business.
Yeah.
With an old friend of yours named Simone.
Wait, what is this about? What's going on?
This is about a segment we do on our show called a second date update. Mm-hmm. And our listeners will reach out to us sometimes and ask us to help them reconnect with an old fling or an old date that they went out with that they haven't heard from in a while.
Okay, but I'm not old. I'm not an old person.
Well,
It's not about old people.
you answered a phone number that you didn't recognize. That is old person behavior. So jury's still
Jeff,
out on that.
Valid.
So true.
Oh, Jack, I bet you're regretting it right now.
I was just, I thought maybe something was wrong with my car's extended warranty.
Yeah.
Oh, look
It's
at
okay, man.
He's got jokes, too.
Yeah.
Look, we all make
right.
mistakes, and your mistake was answering this call, but we do want to get some answers because Simone told us that you guys hung out the other night, and
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't think I want to do this.
Okay, is it because it wasn't supposed to be a date with Simone? Was it supposed to just be more like of a friend hang out? Like
No. I'm definitely interested in Simone.
that's good.
well,
Still.
Well, I was interested.
I mean, look, I know you're hesitant on talking about it, and I understand that, but can you put yourself in Simone's shoes here? Because she was really looking forward to spending time with you and reconnecting, and I mean, she had no intention of the night going the way that it did, where you were invited into her family's house.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan, bro.
I mean, she thought maybe she read it wrong. The only reason you guys stayed there was because she thought you were having a good time hanging out with her family and playing board games.
Whoa, you guys know a lot about what happened.
Yeah.
We're like date detectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
No,
Well,
I
we
mean, she
talked
told us.
we talked to Simone.
Right. She told us about what happened that night, and we were wondering if something happened while you were in the house with her family that made you.
No. It was just it wasn't. It was just an uncomfortable situation.
Oh,
Okay.
she feels bad for that.
Yeah, well, no, but just not going in and talking to her family. Her family was great.
Oh.
Nice and
So great that maybe you hooked up with one of them?
Back to that.
What?
Okay, that was a theory that I had, and I'm glad that we can squash it right now. But
Yeah,
So-
we can definitely.
was the text that
Yeah.
you got, the emergency text, was that real or was that fake?
Be honest.
No, it was not real. I did not. I did not get the emergency but
she knew that, so don't feel bad admitting that. Like, I mean, it was pretty obvious. Yeah. What made you run from the house?
So, what made me need to leave is I was having a nice chat with her mom, and as we're talking, I look over and I see some Christmas cards. And I see one from Simone with another guy. And they're both like snuggled up together, and it looked like a couple had sent a card, and it was Simone and this dude. And,
obviously, I mean, she didn't mention anything about an ex-boyfriend, but obviously the card could have been sent out long before, and then they broke up. Like,
how early do you send Christmas cards?
I know, but who brings it? Who brings a guy over to your house with your family if you're dating someone else to a point where you're sending Christmas cards together? Like, why wouldn't you just ask Simone then? Why wouldn't you ask her?
Because I just felt like in order to not just escalate things, I mean,
you just wanted to jump to conclusions. I see.
If it is the ex, you just took pictures recently.
Yeah, but
she obviously did take pictures
probably.
I know you don't want to have that awkward conversation with her, but I kind of do right now because she's on the other line listening and wants to be asked an awkward, escalating question.
What?
Simone?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. You've been listening this whole time? This is so awkward.
I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's kind of cool that you went to these lengths to try to get a hold of me, but I just, this is just really bizarre. So who is the guy? Come on, tell me. Are you seeing somebody? Are you in a relationship? Because,
hold on, Jack. You're asking 5 different questions. Let's do one question at a time.
Who's the guy?
Oh, I was gonna start. What kind of sweater are you wearing right now? Because that might ease his tension a little bit.
No, who's the guy?
First of all, I can't believe you even saw that card. I'm so mad at my mom right now.
Why?
No.
Are you dating that guy?
Not technically.
That didn't hit right.
That mean?
Dude, what? Your parents are wingmanning your side piece?
No. So, listen. Okay, I'll be honest. That guy is a guy that I dated for a while.
Okay.
We always did these stupid Christmas cards, and we're not exclusive. We are not together. We hook up every once in a while, but we're not
There's some
together.
honesty.
Okay.
But you promise you're not exclusive with him?
Oh, 100%.
You're not exclusive and you send Christmas cards out together.
Yeah.
That seems...
Yeah.
That's a strange
little
combo.
sus. Yeah.
It was more of a joke because we would do it every year, so we kind of just kept up with the tradition because we both didn't want our families hassling us at the holidays for being single. So we were like, we should just do a Christmas card anyway. And that backfired. So
funny.
Huh.
So Simone, I really want to be with somebody that's emotionally available and not, still, even if it's not you're not exclusive, you're still seeing him. I'm just not comfortable being with somebody who's seeing other people. So
well, that's the thing is I had a great time hanging out with you and I really want to get to know you better. And I am not invested in this guy. Like I said, it's somebody that I dated and it was just, I didn't have anybody else I was interested in. And it was just, I'll call him later today and tell him that we can't see each other anymore.
What? Really?
Jack, is that something that you'd be into? Because if you're willing to see her again, then we'll pay for that date.
Yeah.
I have one question. Did you hook up with him over the holidays?
Oh, you don't want that answer?
Yeah, bro,
don't
you don't
ask
want to know.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Be honest here, Simone. Did it happen, and what sweater were you wearing at the time?
Jeffrey.
It didn't happen over the holidays, but it has happened recently.
Post-holidays.
Okay.
All right. Last night, maybe.
Jack, I need an answer from you. What do you think? One more date with Simone.
God.
We'll pay for it.
I don't think so. And here's why.
It's a healthy decision.
Here's why. I feel like you could have told me that you were getting out of a relationship, and I can't.
We get it, Jack. We get it.
Yeah. It's the holidays. Everybody's sad. We understand. Okay. Thank you. Women are such a beautiful, delicate breed.
Oh, that's
Very true, Jeff.
about delicate, but I like it.
I'd say delicate, because
I
did you
would.
know it takes less than 8 spoken words to instantly make one super angry with you? All you have to do is say
Okay,
something
all
like,
right.
you know, you really should smile more.
Oh, man, even I'm triggered on that
awful.
one. That's bad.
You're
Or-
gonna do it, aren't you?
Ooh, are you sure you want to eat that whole thing?
Oh,
That's
that
bad.
is really
oh my
bad.
God.
Oh, someone's acting a little delicate over there.
I am.
The listener on the phone with us today swears he never said anything mildly offensive to his date. In fact, he was being as sweet as possible to her.
Huh.
But it became painfully obvious that he messed up when he got one text that just had one word. And you're going to hear what that text said in your brand new second date update next. We've heard of fails happening on first dates,
Oh, a lot of them,
like forgetting your wallet by accident.
for sure.
Or hitting a parked car trying to parallel park in front of the restaurant. We don't hear a lot of stories, though, with altercations where punches are thrown.
What? Is that what
Oh
we're doing
my
today?
God.
Apparently, that's what happened with one of our listeners, Aiden.
Oh, no.
So, Aiden,
Fought your date, bro?
please tell me that you were at a UFC fight watching the melee in the octagon. Is that what you meant, or are we talking about your fists?
No, man, it was my fist, but it was also
Oh.
my head.
Wait,
Wait, what?
I'll get there, guys. That's
Oh,
not.
my God.
What?
Well, no wonder anyone is not calling you back. Nobody likes fighting on the first date.
Yeah.
I don't think we should rush to judgment here before we hear the story, even if it does sound kind of weird at first glance.
Yeah.
But Aiden, I mean, take us back to the beginning. What's your date's name?
Her name is Kim.
Okay.
Okay.
She was cool. Yeah, I met her online, and her profile said, "My father used to say, whatever you do it 100%. When you work hard. When you laugh hard. You laugh loudly. When you eat a ton of food, right?"
Dance like no one's
A
watching.
little intense.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, your dad said that, right?" So I was like, "Me and your dad, we have a lot in common. I'd like to feed you a lot of food and laugh loudly with you." And she loved it.
Aw, that's cute,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's usually not a great thing to say,
No.
like, hey, I'm a lot like your dad to
Yeah,
a
no.
woman that
Well,
you're
some
trying to.
girls need that. They
Well,
got daddy issues.
no.
They like
Not
that,
in that
Jeffrey.
way.
No, not. If you follow it with, I'm going to feed you a lot of food, everyone says yes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a nice,
Right.
a nice thing to say afterwards.
That's what you want to do.
So, what'd you guys do? How'd you guys bond?
It was good. I mean, we chatted, and then we, excited to do a date and everything like that. So we both met up for a few drinks at a bar. And
Not food? I thought the whole point was you're going to feed her a bunch of food.
I
I mean, I'm assuming this bar has food
Yeah,
there.
but still, that's not like a choice of food.
Hey, drinks are edible.
But if you went to a restaurant, you'd be like, what? No drinks? You're the same.
He
It's never enough.
promised. He promised food. I thought there'd be more thought into what they were going to eat. I don't think that is a bad
Brooks invested in the bite.
expectation.
Wow. Okay. Was there food at this bar? Can we put this to rest?
Maybe this is how the fight started.
no, yes, there was food.
Okay.
She was the
Okay.
one that suggested. She suggested this bar anyway.
Okay.
Okay, there
All
you
right.
go.
So how was it? Like the first meeting, how are you feeling when you see her for the first time?
Beautiful, fantastic.
Aw.
She was hilarious. We joked a lot, and and so like
So
we had a
good.
few drinks, and I said, "Pick a guy in a bar, and I'll fight him for you right now." And she laughed, and she was like, "I don't want you to fight anybody anymore. So this is where it happened." She's like, "Maybe yourself."
There we
Oh.
go.
Fight yourself.
Now I get it.
Okay.
And so I punched myself in the head, and she laughed, and we moved on like that.
And then I thought it got extreme. He's like, oh my God, I have a knife.
Hey, I mean,
It's getting,
how
pull
hard-
a tooth out.
how
He gave
hard-
himself a concussion.
Yeah.
How hard
Black
did
eye.
you punch yourself? Was it like a serious punch or joke?
No, it was a joke. It was,
Okay.
It was very light right above my temple. It was perfectly fine.
All right, this is
Okay.
all
Above
in
the
good
temple.
humor. I think we
I
can
see.
all rest easy now.
I see.
I wanna
This-
do
All
this
in good
next.
humor.
Gotcha. And she liked the self punch?
Yeah, she thought it was hilarious.
Good, okay.
Okay. You sound like you have the same sense of humor.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. But then she got we had a few more drinks and ended up going back to my place to see a movie.
Okay.
And we made out for a little bit.
Sweet.
We didn't go any farther than that, but it was nice. It was really
What?
nice.
That goes against her policy of when you make out as hard as you can.
All the time.
I don't think that was in her bio, Jeff.
Well, since
Yeah.
do everything 100%.
Yeah.
So
He's like, I can't breathe.
Maybe that's why she's acting all weird. I don't
Yeah.
know.
What did she say when she left?
She said she had a good time, but she's been acting strange over text.
What do you mean she's acting strange?
Yeah, I asked her if she wanted to hang out on Friday, and I asked if she was free, and she said, you would like that, wouldn't you?
Whoa.
Eye roll emoji.
What? Was she kidding?
Maybe she's trying to be sarcastic on text and it's not reading.
Yeah,
flirty,
that happens a
but
lot.
That's a weird response.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, so I said, LOL, yeah, I would. Are you up for it? And she said, whatever.
Huh.
Maybe she's
Did you
just-
ask her, like, did I do something to make you angry?
Oof, women don't like when you get asked
She
that.
just ended with whatever. Okay. I mean,
She wants to be asked.
And she said whatever in caps, too.
Oh, emphasis.
She's
Oh,
yelling
God.
at
Who
you.
does that?
Maybe she's just mad that you got beat up on your date and she doesn't want to date a wuss.
Yeah.
You didn't stand up for yourself at all against yourself.
But he also kind of won that fight at the same time.
Oh, true.
Is
but
there
maybe
anything
it's a
she
weak
could have found out about you, like on a Google search or something?
Or maybe inside your apartment, because she was over there for at least a little bit.
Yeah.
fight. Oh.
No, I'm a normal guy. I've got a normal job. I'm all good.
Well, that's what all the crazies say.
So I don't know, man. It's like the date was really playful, very fun, and then back to my place, it was very romantic, and like I don't know. And then there was attitude all the way at the end here, and I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that is weird.
Sounds
Well,
like you're in a relationship already.
I know.
This is going really well.
Well, let's call Kim here, and we'll ask her the question that all women love to be asked. Why are you so mad at me?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did I do?
Yeah, maybe we could tone down that tone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Brooke's already.
Yeah.
Why are you so upset with the way that I said it?
Oh,
What?
not
God.
like that,
Anyway, we'll do your second date update next. Texting in a new relationship can be so dangerous because they can ask you, hey, what do you want to eat tonight? And you respond, whatever.
Okay.
And that sounds sweet to your ears, but the
Yeah.
person on the other phone might read it as, ugh, whatever. So normally we reserve judgment in these situations, except for the fact that in this case, the girl used all caps.
Oh, and an eye roll emoji.
And eye roll emoji.
Do not forget that.
Oh, boy.
Very clear.
That's why when our listener Aiden said, hey, I'd really like to see you, is that okay with you? Whatever. Eye roll emoji. I think we're reading that correctly.
Yeah.
And
we
the
can
only
all
question
agree.
that we have is why? Why
Okay.
would she respond that way? Because they had a really normal date. They went back to his place, made out, and he said he just wants to hang out again. And she's giving him attitude. I don't get it personally.
Oh, I'm
weird.
scared, Aiden.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like to call angry women. It's just
You just like to
know,
be one. I know.
Yeah. Thanks for saying that.
it's just an issue waiting to happen.
Yeah.
It really is. And you can't think of any reason why she'd be so mad at you.
I literally can't think of one thing. We had a great date, laughed a lot, and a little romantic at the end, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, you guys kissed.
And with good boundaries, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Well, we're all confused.
we're going to
Hopefully,
learn something.
we
Well,
will learn
yeah.
and get a little clarity.
Maybe she's just randomly mad. You texted her on the wrong day.
Maybe.
Whatever, Jose.
Sorry.
God.
See, I knew I said it wrong.
I
didn't mean it to
roll.
be like
Let's
that.
just call this girl and see what she has to say. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Kim?
Yeah. Who's calling?
Hey, Kim. My name is Jeff from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hi, Kim.
Hey.
Hope we got you in a good mood today.
Okay. Don't expect it, though. We don't care if you are. I mean, it's fine if you're not. That's okay, too.
How did you guys get my number?
Good question. We had a listener give it to us after telling us a story about a date that you two went on.
Okay. Who was it?
I'm talking about Aiden.
Aiden gave you my number?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because
Yeah.
it's part of a segment we're doing right now called a second date update. We're trying to help Aiden figure out why date number 2 hasn't happened yet. Doesn't seem like you're that interested. Is that true?
Well, yeah, I'm not that interested anymore. I mean,
Oh, I knew it. Did you,
Okay.
like, Google search him or something and find out something weird?
no, should I?
No, I didn't mean
don't-
that.
Brooke,
It
why are you
just-
putting these ideas into
I
their
didn't
head?
mean it like that. I meant like he told us about the date and it sounded great, and then now it sounds like you hate him.
Just based on the
Well-
text messages that he was reading to us.
Oh, he was reading text messages to you?
Uh-huh.
Because
Uh-oh.
we felt the same way that he did, that it seems like from what happened that night, you two had a great time. So there's obviously a disconnect happening. We're trying to figure out where it is.
Well, if you want to know, I thought Aiden was great. He was super sweet.
Good.
He's funny. The date was great. But I just started noticing some patterns that I don't really want in a potential partner.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Yeah, what type of patterns were you seeing?
Well, so when we first started talking, we were really flirty over text, and I would send him like selfies of me like getting ready to go out with the girls, and
cute.
just be cute and flirty. And he would comment and reply with these long paragraphs about how cute I was, or just whatever, just like making me feel super beautiful and super seen.
That's really nice.
And then after the date, I sent him another picture, and he just replied with a heart emoji reaction.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So isn't that
That's good, right?
I mean, not after like what he'd been doing the previous week when I'd been sending him pictures. I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels like, I don't know. I feel like maybe a little taken advantage of.
Taken advantage of?
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. Like he got his fix. He made out. I don't know.
So
like
he asked you out again, though. He said he wanted to hang out with you again. Like his fix is just kissing?
It just seems like he wasn't that attentive. That's what it was. And I don't even know why I'm telling you people on the radio.
It's like there's you think there was like a vibe shift because he didn't write a paragraph, but he just like loved your
Girl,
picture.
he liked you so much he contacted a radio station to get a hold of you to get another date with you.
But she doesn't know that. She's just finding that out now.
But you were reading it wrong, obviously, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't think I am reading it wrong. He was treating me a lot different before.
Okay.
I get it
Well-
if you want like a hyped response and you just get, but a heart still means a lot.
It's
I feel
still
like-
something, right?
And maybe he'd reached his text limit, and that was all that he could get. So
I don't think that's how text works anymore.
Only afford one.
maybe he's on a burner phone.
Stop it. It's probably just you don't have time always to do that.
Yeah.
That's true, too.
And
Maybe-
it feels like you're too desperate. You don't want to
is
do
a
it with
little.
everyone. That's too needy.
I mean,
And-
even if he left you on red, it'd be worse than a heart.
Don't let us tell you. Let Aiden tell you directly, because he's been on the other line listening this whole time, and he wants to say it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, how you doing?
I
Oh
would
my
have come
God.
with more than that.
Yeah,
Aiden.
we need something
she
lovelier
needs
than
more. Are you
that.
not listening?
You should have had a poem ready, bro.
I don't know. I look. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. Sorry, Kim. I literally don't know what you need from me. So do you want me to write a paragraph every time you send a picture? Is that what you want? Because
No, I
it
want
feels like a
you to
little
write-
bit of a red flag for me.
Oh.
Well, if that's a red flag for you, then I don't know why you called the radio station.
Oh.
Well, he
he's
didn't
also
know.
just finding out. Yeah.
It's just like, send a message back saying something. It just makes me, I like feel embarrassed that I put this effort into taking this picture and sending it to you, and yet you like just hearted it. Like, I don't know.
So a heart isn't enough of a show of appreciation.
Was it
for
just
you.
a normal selfie, or was it a little bit more
It was
provocative?
like a sexy pic.
Because that is a difference.
Oh, well, then a selfie just deserves a heart, no offense. But I'm just saying.
I'm not sending these pictures to every man. I mean, I'm sending it to him. I mean, they're like suggestive, but they're not extreme. I don't know. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to be talking about these pictures.
Okay. So
Okay.
you just need more validation in your life, is what it
Yeah.
comes down to.
Aiden, would you like to apologize for not validating her?
I was validating her with the heart. I didn't know she needed words of affirmation.
Okay.
But think about it like when you write something funny in like a group text and people just do a ha-ha to it instead of writing back, oh my God, that was so funny.
I don't know.
It's a half-hearted heart.
That happens all the time in my group text. So
Maybe you're not that funny, Aiden.
I don't know. I thought we had a great time. Look, I'm willing to learn.
Okay.
I'm willing to get coaching here if you need more. I'm happy to give you more.
Oh, that's
right.
good. That's a good response.
And it's good that you guys are having some open communication right now.
Sure.
I mean,
Agreed.
He sounds pretty remorseful for not being more appreciative, because he didn't realize that you needed that. But now that he knows, he can change.
Exactly.
Yeah, if he knows that now, that's different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is that I don't know if he's going to do it on a consistent basis. Like every time we make out, is he just going to give me a thumbs up?
I don't know. A high five after a good makeout session is always good for me.
Oh,
no one else.
Maybe text him some
Like
keywords
that was
to
good.
use.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
God.
Brooke.
You high five your husband?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God.
I'm willing to understand that if it was a pattern, but this only happened once. So I'm willing to take the note. And I'm happy to change, but
Yeah. Just start right now by saying one really nice thing about the way that she looks in her last picture.
Hey,
Go ahead.
there you go.
you have amazing legs.
Oh.
Absolutely gorgeous.
That's a little bit too long. I need just one word.
Okay.
Don't you dare say heart.
Legs. Eye roll emoji, heart emoji.
Oh, wow.
You see that, Kim?
Okay.
He's changed. He's a changed man.
Not even her face? You're not going to say anything about it?
He's got to work his way up. And
Alexis is offended.
he'll do that on the next date you guys go out with that we'll pay for if you're up for giving him another shot at that, Kim. What do you say? One more date on our dime.
I mean, fine. As long as you're willing to learn it. Like, I did have a good time.
Aww.
Yeah, great.
That was angry sweet all at the same time.
Fine. You want to go out? Fine. Great. Okay. I'll see you there. It's the most romantic ending to a second date we've ever had.
Yay, we did it.
Great. Well, thank you, Kim.
One word, you got it.
All right.
Yeah, at least you didn't just say whatever.
Yeah. I think. Do you suffer from severe oversharing?
Oh.
Do you ever find yourself updating the cashier at Chipotle about your latest invasive medical procedure? Have you ever been in an elevator and realized you're unloading all of your childhood traumas onto 4 people you've never even met before?
Oh, my God.
Then this second date is for you.
Oh,
'Cause
there is relief.
One of our listeners says she accidentally overshared way too much about her dating past to the guy that she was out with.
Oh, no.
And after we heard it, we weren't sure she would be able to come back from it.
Oh, God.
So you're going to hear exactly what happened in your brand new second date update right after I hit the bathroom for a number 1.
Oh, see, you don't have to say
No
that
promises it's going to be just that, though.
All right.
And while I'm in there, I may even check on a mole that normally stays out of sight.
Okay, can we just leave it,
I'll
Jeff?
let you all know how that goes when we come back and do your second date update next. Being a woman on a dating app must be like going to the Cheesecake Factory and looking at the menu.
Oh.
You just have so many options and pages to choose. You don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, do I want something that's tart and 6'4", or something with a little more in the middle, but he's got chocolate chips in his teeth?
Okay. From Alexis's reaction, I don't think the menu items look that good for her.
It's a subpar menu.
Yeah.
Did I say the Cheesecake Factory had a great menu?
Good
I
point.
said
All
there's
right.
a lot of options.
A lot of options, not rave reviews on all of them.
I bring it up because one of our listeners, Morgan, says she met a guy recently on a dating app. And so I want to hear about it. Morgan, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Was he the Snickers cheesecake of your life?
Oh, that's the good one.
I mean, honestly,
Or
though.
That's
the
what
Adam's
it is.
peanut butter one is really good.
I am curious, as a woman, how do you decide who you want to go out with if you're getting tons and tons of swipes?
I mean, you kind of pick one that, like, maybe has something that stands out to you. You know, you kind of go with your gut.
All right.
Okay.
And how did your gut do for you this time?
Yeah, what was your gut craving? What's its name?
Well, I wasn't craving this, but I saw his picture and he was really good looking. And then I realized he had taken his picture of himself on a toilet.
Oh, no.
What?
And he's like, it's in a funny way. And he's like surrounded by toilet paper and he's got like a toilet brush in one hand.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So your gut was craving Toilet Boy?
Yeah.
And I just thought it was hysterical.
Oh, you thought it was funny.
Oh, God.
Interesting. What was
Okay.
his name?
Aiden.
Aiden.
Okay.
I thought it sure was going to be like Ed or Rupert.
All right. You swiped on toilet guy Aiden.
He must be hot to be able to pull off a toilet picture.
I'm confident, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
Like
only
a
way you
six-pack.
can do it. Yeah.
That makes sense. So what did you and Aiden do when you went out?
Well, we met up and went to a bar, and we were having like a pretty good time, a little fun. We were drinking a little bit, and as we drank, we talked more. And at one point, we kind of bonded about like our most memorable date.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so I told him about mine, and I was like, it was kind of a normal date. And he was like, well, why was it so memorable? And I was like, well, I was engaged to a different person at the time.
Oh, God.
Oh,
wow.
You just threw that out there?
Yeah, he was like, oh, gosh.
That's a bomb.
Yeah,
Wait,
what?
so you were cheating on your fiance?
Well, I mean, I was kind of on the way out.
Oh, that's not an
Okay.
Just checking the field out one more time.
Yeah. As a guy, if you're sitting across from somebody and you hear them say that, that would be kind of a red flag. I mean,
Leave the
not
date.
kind of.
You
That's
say
a big
all
red
sorry.
flag.
I can't believe you said kind of,
Yeah,
even
I
to
know.
begin with
Excuse
that.
me. The giant red flag.
What did he
But-
say? What
yeah.
was his reaction to that?
Well, he was like, you're not engaged now, right? And I was like, oh, no. We laughed about it. And, you know, like looking back, I realized it was probably a really bad thing to do and I shouldn't have done that, you know, but I hope he doesn't think I'm an unfaithful person.
Well, he probably does.
Yeah. If that's how you
Maybe,
guys
yeah.
meet, he's going to
Okay.
think one day
Yeah.
if I'm engaged to you, you may go on dates with other guys.
That's kind of intense. What was his most memorable date?
I honestly don't even remember.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably changed the momentum.
Yeah, she was just
Yeah.
shame spiraling, realizing what she had done.
Oh my gosh, girl.
Yeah, I was kind of, my mind was elsewhere. But like we kind of got over it and started like talking kind of flirty again.
Oh, you did?
Okay. What do you talk flirty about after admitting to dating other people on your fiance?
Quick change the subject, right? And at one point, like I asked him, "Are you a boob guy or a butt guy?" And he was a boob guy, and I had mentioned like, "Oh, I was thinking maybe about getting an enhancement."
Oh.
Okay.
You're just throwing it all out there.
That's a smart strategy,
You're like,
though.
2 of my 3 husbands are butt guys.
Yeah. Why is it a smart strategy? Just because boobs are going to distract him that much?
Totally. He's going to forget everything that happened before that moment.
I don't know, man.
Trust me, I know. We know.
Yeah.
God, that's why.
You
Okay.
said boob enhancement. I haven't heard anything else she said since.
Yeah. Oh my God.
All right.
Maybe at this point I'm getting a little too tipsy. The night kind of ended a little faster than I thought it would, but like I said, I'm kind of glad it did end because the alcohol was really starting to kick in.
Who knows what else you would have shared? My God.
This is kind of a train wreck, not gonna lie.
It feels like an overshare.
But again, remember, this is a guy who takes pictures of himself on the toilet and posts them online.
But that's funny. Cheating on your fiance, not really.
Well, I didn't cheat. I mean, technically. I went on a date. I had a free meal.
No, that's full cheating. You can't date someone else. Wait, did you tell him that too? Did you tell him that?
No, I said nothing happened. It was just dinner and, some social time.
What?
Okay.
She answered the question honestly. It was a memorable date night for her.
And
She didn't say it was the best date night for her. It was a memorable
And
one.
all relationships are different. I do think like 99% of them would consider cheating, but maybe you have a really cool fiance.
Well, no, they're not together anymore. I think that, yeah.
Well, we haven't asked that. Are you still with your fiance?
No, her date asked that.
No, I'm single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her date even asked to make sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's a smart guy, I guess.
Sorry, I remember. I stopped listening.
So we
It's
need
a
to
boob
help
thing.
you come back from this because I'm guessing that you have not heard from him.
Well, I have.
Oh.
Wrong again, Brooke.
Oh
Good
my
work.
gosh.
How does that feel?
Okay. So why are you calling us then? Why don't you guys just go out?
Well, he's like kind of aloof. Like he's not getting back to me right away. And
Sometimes it's an energy shift, or like when you ask specifically about dating,
Oh my God.
they all of a sudden don't answer.
Would it be amazing if we call him and we find out he has a fiance?
Oh.
Why is that funny now? It wasn't funny when the girl did it. And now it's
Just the
hilarious.
irony of it all, you know?
Okay. Ironically funny. Well, let's find out how funny it really is. We're going to come back. We're going to call Aiden for you, toilet boy himself, and we'll see what he has to say. Try and get you a second date update right after this, all right?
okay.
Okay, hold on. And we've always said on this show, talking about exes on a first date is a big no-no.
Yeah.
But we've never said anything about bringing up past behavior when you were engaged and you accidentally went on a date with somebody else.
I don't think she was an
Whoopsies,
accident.
I got a free dinner and a funny story out of it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
See,
silly.
if we don't want our listeners to do that, we need to explicitly tell them not to.
Well, I mean, that's actually true. I mean, this woman doesn't even think that was cheating.
It wasn't.
Oh.
It's not cheating until parts touch.
No.
That's
no.
Emotional cheating.
If my husband went on a date with someone, you better, yes, you better bet your butt that
Can you
it's
imagine
cheating.
coming home from work, Brooke?
Oh
like,
my
I've
God.
been on 4 dates this week, and they're all been so bad, honey.
So do I have to cancel dinner with him later? Is that
Yes,
what you're saying?
Jeffrey.
He's going to be really upset about
Jeff
this.
and Michael.
All right, but see, this is something that happened to one of our listeners, Morgan, on her date, who told a story about how she went out with a different guy while she was betrothed to another. They're no longer betrothed.
Okay.
She made that clear.
Engaged.
Well, I didn't want to keep saying engaged,
Yeah.
so I had to dig into my, the source.
Behooved.
She's single.
Yes, she is single and trying to mingle once again with Aiden. That's the guy that she went out with.
Yep.
So, Morgan, how we doing?
I'm doing good.
Really, even after hearing all that. Okay.
You know what it is.
Okay, I apologize. I like your attitude, though, Morgan. I think you have a good attitude. It sounds like you can take a good joke.
That's me.
She means that in the most demeaning way possible. You
No,
don't realize that.
I don't.
Imagine her
does.
saying this talking
Yeah.
down.
That's not true.
That's where it's coming from. But we're all on your side, at least for now, Morgan. We'll see if it changes when we call Aiden, okay?
Okay,
Brooke, don't laugh evilly every time I say things like that. Okay, here we go.
Call him.
Good luck to me. Let's do it.
You're cracking me up right now.
Hello?
Hey, is this Aiden?
Yeah. Sorry, who's this?
My name is Jeff from Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're a radio show.
Hey, Aiden.
I won't
Hey.
even tell you who that is.
Yo!
Okay. Why are you doing this?
Just like, don't talk to
Just,
her.
yeah, don't ask questions. Let
hi,
me talk to you for a
Aiden.
second, Aiden, because we're doing something called the second date update on our show here. You ever heard of that before?
Okay. Yeah, I think I've heard it before.
Okay.
Okay,
Common
that's cool.
segment.
Yeah, it's where we help out our listeners and try and hook them up on a second date after they've gone out with somebody. So
Okay.
you recently went out with a woman who listens to our show named Morgan.
And it doesn't sound like you're ghosting Morgan or anything. I guess you guys have been texting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've trying to be nice a little bit. She seems fine. She's definitely unique.
She's unique. Is that good to you? Is unique good?
Nice, fine, unique. Those aren't usually glowing
I'm trying,
reviews.
Jeff.
Did she tell you how the date went?
We got some details from it. We heard you were out at a bar together, and you guys talked about some interesting things.
Yeah.
After having some drinks, of course.
Little truth serum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little discussion about some of your most memorable dates.
Right. So, oh my gosh. So she told you about that story?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about her story, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, what how'd you hear it? I just am
So she said her most memorable date was that she went on a date while she was still engaged to a guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that sit?
And yeah, that definitely was pretty weird to me.
Sorry, did you say progressive of her?
Progressive.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, she isn't owned by anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely one way to put it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. We got some red flags in this room when we heard that, too.
Oh my gosh,
Right,
totally.
yeah.
And we told her that, but she took it well.
Right. So, that was the first thing.
Oh,
But,
that was the first thing? Was there more?
well, if you, got super flirty and was, asking questions that were a little, I don't know, maybe for later in the date or, for a second date.
Like what?
She was asking me if I was, a butt or a boob guy.
Oh,
and,
You don't like that?
I wasn't ready to be, talking about that yet.
See, Jeff, it wasn't a good move. Do you remember you told her, that's a great move, talking about how you
love
want to
that
get
stuff.
breast
I
enhancements.
don't know why you're bashing me right
Because
now.
I told you
Trying
it wasn't a good move. He didn't like it.
Everybody's different, Brooke. It's
I
okay.
think majority of guys would agree, and you can always just say both, brother.
Well, and what it sounds like is she was just trying to set it up so that she could brag about maybe getting a boob job at some point.
She was kind of leading.
Yeah.
So was that inappropriate to you?
It was definitely on the line. And she immediately mentioned, I'm getting breast enhancements.
Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of caught off guard. And I said well, you don't seem like the type.
Oh.
And just because she didn't seem like she needed that. She was so confident in herself anyway.
There's a lot of confident women that still get plastic surgery.
Yeah, it's about how it makes them feel.
I mean, do you think that was off-putting to her when you said that she wasn't the type?
She seemed excited about it to prove me wrong, because then she reaches into her shirt and whips out this jelly type thing and plops it down on the table.
It's a cutlet. Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
She said it's the saline bag, and I guess they give them to you at the medical center
So
to
you can put
try
them in
it
your
out.
bra.
It's like a pro water balloon.
Yeah, I mean, she just whipped them out and put it on the table and said, "I'm taking these babies for a test run."
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I love her.
Did you not laugh? That's pretty funny.
I think I laughed, but I was definitely uncomfortable. It was, I like somebody who's fun and outgoing, and she's definitely that. But this was insane.
It's
a lot for a first date.
Insane. I'm not insane.
Oh, that's not going to help.
And then she laughed.
Hold on. Is that her?
Yeah.
Is she listening?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's supposed to wait till we call her in, but Aiden, Morgan's been on the other line wanting to talk to you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I was a little tipsy, and I had a little problem controlling what I was saying. And at that point, I was kind of doing damage control, but I think I was doing a lot more damage. And
Yeah.
you're that type of guy. You took your picture on a toilet,
Oh, yeah.
All right.
One of your profile pics or whatever in your dating app was you on a toilet, she said.
We heard about that.
Well, I mean, it's not like my pants were down. I was just making fun of bathroom selfies. Like, come on.
Well,
Okay.
I know, but it kind of sets the tone, right, for your type of humor.
Sounds like maybe you were trying to match each other's energy.
Maybe I was kind of going into the date like a bit more serious, and I just was not ready to dive in the deep end.
Yeah.
Like Morgan was.
You needed a lifeguard by the end of that date.
Yeah, Morgan slapped you in the face.
You kind of just have to get used to me. Like, I'm an acquired taste.
Oh, okay. That's a
Don't say
red
that.
flag. Anytime someone says you'll get used to them or you'll get used to me, that's always a...
It's the same of like, if you can't stand me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
Unapologetically me.
Yeah.
It's true.
I see that one a lot.
Which I think is sexy, by the way.
Yeah.
For the
Me
record.
too, Jeff.
Oh, Aiden, I'm just trying here, okay? I mean, I'll say Morgan sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
She sounds like you know what you're getting, okay?
That's a good point.
You know, she's laid it out there.
She's very, very brutally honest.
Yeah, I will say, Morgan, you did good by like telling me about that story. I feel like even though it wasn't a good light on you, you still told the story. So I guess that's good to be like,
Exactly.
kind of to show your skeleton in the
Look at
closet.
that, Jeff, we're making some progress.
Yeah. I mean, the guarantee for you, Aiden, is if you go out with her, there will be no shortage of excitement.
Yeah, I guess I could go with like a little bit less anxiety on a date.
Oh, anxiety.
I'm hearing that you're at least thinking about it, so we'd like to offer to send you on a date that we would pay for.
Yeah, once you go on like 3 or 4 dates with me, all that stuff I do is normal,
Okay. Yeah. It's like you.
I'm a very awkward person, and I like to laugh at myself, so.
That's true. She has been such a good sport, and we have given her a hard time.
It's hard to turn that down, Aiden. We need an answer, Aiden. Yes or no, you want to see her again?
Yeah, dude.
You know what? Let's give it a shot.
All right.
Just make sure you don't get engaged to her. That's kind of the worst thing.
Hey, maybe you can try out her saline bags, huh? I would want to put them under my shirt. That's why I'm
you want him to wear them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kinda cool to see
What did you think?
Nah, let's not talk about it.
Okay.
How much are you willing to commit to a person on a first date if you see that it's going very, very well?
Okay.
Marriage.
Well,
Full force, Jeff.
oh, wow, you really jumped there.
Okay.
I'm clingy.
I'll take other options.
Okay, I was wondering, would you be willing to delete your dating profiles right there?
Oh, wow.
Talk about vacationing together?
Oh, that's cute.
I'm into that.
Is naming your future children going too far?
Oh, my gosh. Yes, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a yes.
it's probably crossing the line. Maybe it's better that our listener bought children on their first date.
Wait, what?
That is worse, Jeff.
Can you do that?
I know, sounds weird.
Brooke, don't act like
Hopefully
you
one
don't
of them
know.
had names picked out.
No.
Did they not buy them from me?
Yeah,
They
no.
come with a name.
Could possibly be illegal,
Okay.
but I will say a version of that happened, and you're going to hear how in a brand new second date update. You have to hear it right after this. We are in the month of love right now.
That's
And
kind of fun.
because of that, today we're going to do this entire second date update in the language of love, French.
What?
Hey, I'm
Jose,
down.
take it away.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the second date update, otherwise known as the Dwyer
That's
update.
still English,
The
dude.
Dwyer update, the second date.
Okay.
I don't know how a French accent could be unsexy,
Yeah.
but you made it happen.
Remember-
You are very turned on.
Jose, we're trying not to scare all of the women off from listening to the show, just a couple
sorry.
of the unwanted ones.
Okay,
so,
sorry, ladies.
you know what? Maybe we just stick to American style English for this when we talk to our listener, Cassie, today. Cassie, I'm sorry. Are you okay if we do this in English?
Cassie.
I was loving the French, but you know what?
Were you?
It's okay.
All right.
You're gonna
all
So
right.
already she's starting out of the gate lying. I like that about you, Cassie.
Just for the record, if you have any other language requests or like things you want me to do, just holler at me.
No, seriously. You keep talking like that, you're not going to be single for long. So tell us about this guy that you went out with recently. What's his name?
Yeah, his name's Derek.
Derek.
Okay. How'd you guys meet?
Online, and our first date we went to a super upscale mall here in this area. We've got like a
Okay.
I would say fancy mall, but it's because like it's spread out into two
Yeah,
parts.
you don't have to tell us about upscale malls. Yeah, we go there
You have
all
to
the time.
explain malls nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like being on Amazon, but IRL.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to know all the stores there.
Yeah.
That's okay. We can say that.
And bougie.
That sounds like it could
And a
be
nice one.
Yeah.
Could be fun. Something to do, things to look at
Totally.
and talk about.
You can like shop, you can drink.
Yes,
You can
and
eat.
it's like in public, so if it gets weird, you're not alone.
Right.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Safety, sure.
Yeah.
So what was it like when you very first met Derek?
So honestly, I felt like we hit it off like right off the bat. There was chemistry there.
Oh.
Good.
We walked around just like looking at stuff, and we ended up going to like a nursery, not like the baby container, but like the kind with plants.
No,
Sorry.
plant
Oh,
nursery.
I was like, okay, sounds like a perfect date to me, but
They
most
don't
girls are
have-
not down for that.
They don't have stores where they sell babies, Jose, at the mall.
but
Even
imagine
bougie malls.
A baby watching date?
I know, we
No.
just got a brilliant business idea to launch. Sponsored by Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Put all the babies in the window.
Yeah.
You better work on your return policy. I'm
Okay.
going to let you know.
We got the discount bin over here for the ones that have been in the store for too long. We have the whole business plan ready, but sorry.
I
Okay.
love it.
I mean, cute plant shops are so fun right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that cool?
I'm not like a super big plant person, but I really loved looking at all the stuff they had.
Totally.
So like I'm into it. He was a little bit more into it than me, but I was really feeling it. Yeah, because traditionally, like I haven't really been a plant person, but I had a lot of fun. So
Sweet.
Hey.
So he was knowledgeable. He obviously has plans.
yeah, and he was like, I think we should do. I think we should pick out a plant for each other.
Oh,
Oh.
that's cute. And it's kind of
Yes.
forward thinking. Like, it's like he wants to see if you could keep it alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's like when you have someone like pick an outfit for you because it's like, okay, what do you really think of me? Let's see what you pick out based off what you think my personality is.
Oh.
See, that's why you make someone plant a tree. That's more of a commitment than just a little flower.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
It's an interesting idea.
I like it. What did you
I
pick
see
out
it.
for him?
So the one I picked was super cute. It was like very whimsical. It was called a figgity fig.
Oh, nice.
Figgity fig.
Figgity fig.
Yeah.
Hey, fun to say.
It's better than a Venus flytrap or something, you know?
Right. Okay. So that's like literally what I'm getting to because
Oh, no.
what he picked for me was a freaking snake plant.
Snake plant.
Snake.
Oh.
But
Average. They live a long time, though. Hard to kill.
I
they
can't
are very
picture
hard to
it.
kill.
Yeah.
They're sturdy. They're a good first plant for
Okay.
people
It's
who
like
don't
most
have
popular
them.
first plant. You'd
Okay.
recognize
Okay,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
So he obviously doesn't trust that you're able to maintain it, which is why he bought you a super easy plant.
I suppose I didn't really think about it that way, honestly. I was like, should I be offended or something?
Oh, because of the snake title? Is that why?
Yes. I was just like surprised. You know what I mean? Because like the one I picked for him was flirty, cute, or whatever.
So how
And
did you tell him that you didn't like the plant that he bought?
I kind of just made a joke of it because it's like he's still buying me something, right? So I'm not going to be a jerk about it.
True.
You
Okay.
could be a jerk. I'm just saying that's always on the table.
Yeah.
You could slap
You
the
should.
plant down out of his hands and be like, try again.
Well, then
hate snakes.
I don't think she'd be calling us and asking why he's not
No.
coming back.
Okay.
That'd be
No.
pretty obvious.
Okay.
Well, it was like so fun because after that we went out for drinks because there was like a bar inside the mall, but we brought our plants with, and it was like super
Aw.
cute, and like everybody
Yes.
was like coming by and looking at them and saying like, "What's the story on this?" Like
Oh,
it
yeah,
was just
right.
funny. And the whole time I felt super comfortable, and like it even ended with a kiss. So
Oh.
Hey.
yeah.
All right. This all sounds good. Like, I mean, I could totally understand why you're so confused, why he's not calling back.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Especially since we even named our plants.
Oh, they're
Oh.
real plant babies.
Wait, like
No.
after each other? Like, what'd you name them?
So his plant was Gertrude.
I love it.
That's
Gertrude.
cute.
Yes.
Okay.
And my plant was Leaf Erickson.
Leaf Erickson.
So stupid.
Like the explorer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
a
Okay.
leaf.
All right. Have you texted as Leaf Erickson? I mean, that's the obvious.
Oh,
like,
Yeah.
Leaf misses you.
I haven't considered it, no.
Is anybody worried here that maybe the plant joke went on a little bit too long?
All I could think
Yeah.
of is the love fern from the rom-com, you know? She's like, you killed our love fern.
Yeah. Your plant is still alive, right?
Oh, yeah. You know
see.
what's funny is I did find out I do have a bit of a green thumb.
Oh,
Oh,
Look at that.
that's awesome.
Well, it is the easiest plant to keep alive, but yeah.
Alexis.
I'm actually a little bit more concerned about getting your guys' plants back together
See?
because I feel
Oh.
like maybe they had the real love connection.
You don't want a separated plant family.
Well,
Yeah.
but also you don't want like plant parents hooking up with the plant kids. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't think they're the same family.
Now
They're
you're making
plants.
it weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm making it weird.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I took it too far.
Yep.
You know what? Fine. We're going to call Plant Daddy Derek and see why he isn't arranging another date with you when we do your second date update right after this. Cassie and Derek have been on one date and already have 2 kids together.
That's sweet.
Wow.
Babies. They're babies.
Yes.
Okay, not really everybody listening.
Plant children
Yeah,
that they picked
plants.
out for each other at a nursery during their date. They even named their plants Gertrude and Leif Erikson.
Dude, solid name choice.
They should have rethought Gertrude after Leif Erikson.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
It could have been better.
Brought their plants to the restaurant together, put them in high chairs with little bibs on,
they didn't,
fed them.
Jeff.
I mean, you can assume.
Nobody
You can
knows.
assume
They
that they're good
didn't
parents
want
like that
them.
and they
No,
care.
I'm pretty sure they ordered a round of chicken tenders.
Yes, cut them up
For
for
the
them nice and
kids.
tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty normal first date as far as we've heard.
It's actually an adorable first date.
And
Yeah, they bought plants together.
the crazy thing is most of the plant enthusiasm was actually led by Derek, which I didn't expect.
Yeah, it's rare.
So it is weird that he is not initiating another meetup. The thing is, we never asked Cassie, how many days has it been since that all happened?
So I haven't seen him in 5 days.
5 days. And if you,
Oh, that's 4 decades in plant years. So
Yeah,
you
wait.
can only imagine how your children must
Is it
feel.
opposite for plants?
I don't know, but
Mine died
Wait,
pretty quick, so I don't
have
know.
you heard from him at all?
Yeah, so there's been texting, but there's been no initiation of a second date.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so you are in communication.
Yeah,
Weird.
yeah. It just feels like it fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
I just need your help in figuring this out.
All right, yeah. Well, let's call this deadbeat plant dad and figure out what his problem is.
Hey,
It's not
listen.
cool.
He's taking care of Gertrude.
Okay.
He
well,
just left Leaf.
I mean, at least we hope so.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't like that he's not talking to you, Cassie. So let's call him. We'll see if he picks up, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, here
If
we
he
go.
doesn't answer, can we do textual healing at least? Because I really want to talk to
Ooh,
this
good
guy.
idea.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We could plant therapy maybe too. So here we go. I'm calling right now.
Hello.
Hey, is this Derek?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi,
man.
Derek.
Sorry to barge into your day here, but you're on the radio right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Good morning.
Okay. That's weird.
That's weird, you said? Sorry, your phone's a little hard
Yeah.
to hear, Derek.
Yeah, it seems a little weird. I don't usually get radio stations calling me in the morning.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think most people do.
Yeah.
So
Hope not.
you're in the general population with that one.
He just
but
said in the morning, though. So
oh,
yeah.
maybe okay. You're an
Yeah.
afternoon radio
Well,
guy.
afternoon shows.
That's fine.
Derek,
But,
I think we're calling you for a great reason, though.
yeah, it's a segment we do called Second Date Update.
I don't like that.
Oh.
All right.
You sound like one of our commenters from the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you even know anything about it?
I mean, I figure it's you're calling me because somebody wants to reach out.
Hey.
Okay.
That is
look
true.
at that.
Well, you're a
You
smart
have heard
guy,
it
Derek.
before.
So, yeah, you're right. There is a girl that listens to our show who said she went out with you recently named Cassie.
And it sounded like an adorable date.
So
Just so you know, she does know that you guys have been texting a little bit. It just feels like you're maybe not interested or something.
I mean, I'm kind of interested, but at the moment, I'm not kind of interested.
Huh?
Kind of, but not kind of. Okay.
You
Well,
are,
that's
but
pretty
not?
clear. So I'm glad we could tell her that.
No wonder she's so. I don't know why she'd be confused,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Well, I hope you don't mind if we dive a little bit deeper into that and ask you why.
I just need some more time.
Oh.
Or,
Are
Oh,
you
God.
healing? Are
Wait
you
a
healing,
minute.
brother? Or
Wait.
what's going on?
Are you in a relationship?
No, I'm single. I'm single.
You're single. Okay.
Okay.
And you liked Cassie, right?
Yeah, I mean, I like her. I just made a big mistake.
Mistake?
what?
I'm
so confused. Yeah.
No girlfriend, but you made a mistake, but you like her, but you also don't like her yet.
But a mistake with who? Because she really likes you.
Okay, I'll just tell you, but you can't tell her.
Ooh.
We won't.
We won't say. None of us here will say anything to her.
Yes.
Deal?
Okay. So I don't know if she told you, but we bought each other plants on our date.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It seemed kind of like cute and movie-ish.
Yeah, we even knew Gertrude and Leif Erikson are the name of the
Right.
plants.
Okay, right. Yeah, we named them.
Okay.
But when we were leaving the mall, I didn't realize I left Gertrude on the roof of my car.
Oh.
So I drove away.
No.
I heard a bump. I heard a bump. I didn't know what it was, so I backed up
Oh.
and I ran over
Oh,
Gertrude.
God.
Over your own.
Your own plant
You
baby?
guys are being so dramatic.
Oh, God.
It's not a real baby.
You killed Gertrude?
Oh, no.
Hello?
Yeah, Derek,
this is
she
why
was
you need a
supposed to
plant
wait,
seed.
but that's Cassie wanting to talk to you on the other line.
Oh.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Gertrude.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Didn't you try it to save her?
So,
Wait.
Like CPR in the middle of the road.
Cassie, I really didn't know you were on the phone. I didn't know you heard any of that.
Oh, no.
I cannot believe this. I can't believe this.
Me too.
She's dead? Did you try at least to bring her back to life? Like, what?
What did you do with Gertrude afterwards?
Yeah, where is her body? I mean, my God.
Oh, my God.
Okay,
Casket, or what do you guys do?
I like plants just as much as everybody else, but you guys are acting like it's a human being.
I
guys
agree with
bonded
you.
over this,
no, but
though.
listen. Why would you not be calling her back just because the plant fell off the car?
I was going to go ahead and get a new plant to try and fake it.
Oh, no.
You can do that on a second date.
You were going to try and replace her?
Thank you.
Like, you mean with the same exact plant?
Yeah, so I went back the next day to see if they had the same plant, and they didn't.
Oh, you even went back.
Yeah.
You were going to pass off the new plant as Gertrude and try and trick Cassie into thinking it was the same one.
Wow.
Just tell her the truth.
Yeah.
Cassie would think it's a cute story.
I don't know. She sounds pretty upset.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, that's Gertrude, man. There's only one Gertrude.
Yes, even I miss her.
There was only one Gertrude.
Yeah.
They
I mean, Cassie,
bonded
you're
over
being
that.
like funny right now, right? You're not being serious.
Kind of, I guess. It's really troubling, though.
Is it?
Well, because he ran it back over, guys.
Oh, come on.
That's cruel.
And then disposed of the body.
I know.
It's not like it says anything about who he is. You're a good person.
I am a
I
good person.
thought she meant something to you.
Now, what do you do? Bury the body and then it just grows back again?
She obviously did mean something to you, Cassie. That's why he went back to the store the next day.
Hey, that's a good point,
Yeah.
Brooke.
See, I'm a good guy. I don't murder plants all the time. I buy them.
He's
It's
funny.
really
I try and keep them alive.
He tries to keep them
Okay.
alive.
I mean, Cassie,
Don't be
Yeah.
all.
I've never run over one before.
That was
this was the
malicious.
first? All
That
right.
was
I mean,
different.
technically, have you ever driven on grass? You've ever driven, I mean,
Well,
it's-
yeah.
Well, not,
but we
he meant he
mean-
hasn't driven over his own plant child
I
before.
see.
Not everyone
Sorry.
names their grass like your husband does, Brooke.
Okay.
I mean, Cassie, can you see what he's saying? Like, only a good guy would go through all of that effort to hide the evidence of destroying your plant baby
Yeah.
together
And
and
then-
try and cover it up with a different plant.
And then ghost you until the new plant comes in.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, wait, so the new plant is coming?
So, yes, it took 5 days to get here. It's coming tomorrow. That's what I've been waiting for.
Okay.
No way.
So you were gonna,
One more day.
you were gonna just ask her out then.
Yeah, I was waiting for tomorrow, making sure the plant got here so in case she came over and saw that there was no plant, I wouldn't get in trouble.
Oh.
All right. Cassie, it's a lot for you to process. What are you thinking right now?
I mean, I'm honestly heartbroken. I'm surprised at how heartbroken I am over Gertrude, but I can understand
me
the
too.
sentiment.
Okay. Well, the good news is it sounds like if you guys ever got married, he definitely wouldn't be the type of person to try and hide money from you or like keep secrets until like they came up years later.
I suppose that's a plus.
Calm down with the marriage stuff.
Okay. See? He's thought this through.
That was a weird jump there,
Okay,
Jeff.
but you may want to ask for
Yeah.
plants at your wedding.
I think he is so cute, and he's going through all this effort just to make sure that you feel good and feel happy, Cassie. That should be a huge plus for you.
It's not like I ghosted you. We've been texting back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay.
also true. He's been talking, just not committing.
Well, so instead of asking him, first I'm going to ask Cassie, would you like to see Derek again? Despite what you've heard here on this show today?
Honestly, I would. I think I'd give it another try.
Wow. What a big person you are.
And you'll have to come up with a new name for that plant if Derek says yes to the second date because we will pay for it, Derek.
Hey.
It's up to you.
The plant or the date?
Gertrude 2.
We already
No,
bought
it needs
the
a
plant.
better name. This is your opportunity to get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Gertrude.
Wonderfully anyway. Come on.
I don't want any reminder of Gertrude. We have to call her something else.
Okay.
Okay.
The plant murderer's daughter is a good place to start.
Oh, that sounds like a novel I'd read.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, what Netflix is that?
Honestly.
3-part series coming soon to Amazon. Get your orders in now.
By the way, how's Leif Erikson doing?
Oh, he's thriving. He is thriving and surviving.
Oh, I thought you said driving.
He's
grown up so fast.
You guys, plants and cars do not mix, okay?
That's the murder mystery. Leaf killed Gertrude.
Oh, plant on plant.
And collected the insurance money for himself.
No, I'm not going to read it.
There's so many now, but what do you think is the worst of all the dating apps out there?
Oh, gosh.
I don't know.
Is Tinder up like one of the worst?
They rotate
up
to
there.
me. Like I don't like Hinge anymore. I loved it when it first came out. Now it's just like
a lot of debate there.
Yeah.
Sloppy seconds match?
Ooh, I haven't tried that one.
Yeah, that'd be perfect for Jose.
I love that one.
Lego My Uggo.
Oh.
It's exclusively for unattractive Lego fanatics.
I see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, so
Waffle people are like, wait, where do we belong?
well, today we've learned about a new one that none of us had ever heard before, and it might win the award for strangest way to find a partner ever.
Uh-oh.
It's not even an exaggeration. We couldn't believe this actually exists.
Wow.
And I will say, even though we were all very skeptical, it still helped one of our listeners find his match.
Uh-oh.
So you're going to hear what that was in a brand new second date update next. A lot of guys like a woman who's down to get dirty.
Oh.
Ooh,
Okay.
You're darn right, Jim.
Where do you
every
find
time,
someone
Jose.
like that,
Yeah.
though? Like Brooke's hometown?
Oh,
Sure. Craigslist? Of course.
Yeah, let's
the
go.
poll over back at Brooke's hometown? We already covered that. But no, our listener Justin found his special dirty lady.
Let me guess, at Craigslist in Brooke's hometown.
No.
My hometown
back
isn't
again.
My hometown isn't big enough for Craigslist.
Got it.
He
Not even
found
lying.
her in the community garden.
Oh.
Finger deep in literal dirt.
Oh, you're like really dirty.
Yeah.
Justin,
Okay.
you like a dirty girl, huh?
Okay.
What? Justin, don't come in with that laugh.
Bros get it.
Is that the reason why you're on the phone with us?
Well, yeah, that's we did not meet on a dating app. Shocker.
Okay.
Yeah.
You met over a flower bed.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
sweet.
Kind of romantic, kind of dirty.
Yeah,
What-
I mean, she was planting veggies, peas, carrots, whatever.
Those are some nice
Wow.
bulbs you got over there.
Yeah,
Stop it.
What was? Did you?
That's really cute.
Can we know what her name is?
Yeah.
yeah, Katie.
Katie.
Okay.
Katie.
And-
Sounds like a sweet girl.
I don't frequent community gardens, but I assume people who do go there often, right? To tend.
Well, you got to take care of your.
Right?
Yeah.
So is it something where you had seen Katie multiple times before you actually went up and talked to her?
Yes, the first time I actually got the courage to talk to her, it was very casual, and we did not exchange numbers or anything. It's
Okay.
just more like talking about garden.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked her what she was planting. She told me veggies.
Oh wow, you got right into the to the naughty stuff.
Yeah, I got right into the dirt.
Wow, good for you.
So then I saw her a day or two later. She was back at the garden. So then I went up to her and I was like, "Oh, yo, how's the radishes?" And I got like a chuckle from her.
Okay, look
How-
at you, Mr. Humor.
How are your radishes?
Yeah.
I don't know if I see what the joke is.
Yeah, she was thinking that I actually care what she was planting, but I didn't. I just wanted to talk to her.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's a weird.
Yeah, I don't
That's
care
a weird
about. I don't care
confession.
about.
yeah. Hopefully she doesn't listen back to this if it works out.
At
to
least
hear
you're
that.
honest.
But, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I told her like, after we chatted, then I got her number and I said, "Hey, there's a cute pub like a few blocks away if you wanted to go for a drink after."
Oh, look at you.
Okay.
Were you talking this fast when you asked her to? Because you seem a little nervous right now.
Was I talking fast? I don't know. She gets me nervous. This girl.
Comes off a little bit sexy. I think that's what Brooke was trying to say.
I'm rather sexy than nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
sexy
Well,
nervous.
It's
yeah,
coming
right.
through right now. So
Yeah.
so you took her to a pub?
Yes, and it was cool.
Oh.
Everything was going great, but then the next day I texted her and nothing.
Okay. Well, can we talk a little bit more about your time at the pub? Like, was flirting happening? Like any?
I mean, I try. Like, I don't know how good my game is, but I try.
Oh, that's
It's
cute.
working on us right now,
Yeah.
dude. So keep it going.
I do have a confession, though, that I didn't tell her.
Okay.
Oh.
Beside the radish question
Yeah.
that you didn't really care about.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, how do I say this? I knew she was going to be there.
Going to be where?
At the pub?
the
Because, yeah,
garden.
you invited her there.
No, at the garden.
What do you
Okay.
mean?
How'd you
Well,
know?
okay, my parents are on this dating app where parents kind of meet up with other parents to find dates for their single, like, young adults.
Wait, that exists?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's a dating app for parents to meddle in their kids' lives?
Once Jeff's mom finds out about it.
I know. Please do not tell us what the name of this site is.
No, I'm not. I'm not telling you. But Katie's parents were in on it. Katie doesn't know, I don't think. But her parents were on it, and they're so down. They talked to my parents, and I know this sounds strange, but...
Yeah, I'm just trying to... This is a site where parents meet up with each other to figure out if their kids would be a good match.
Yeah, they're basically basically like arranged dating, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying Katie's parents told your parents Katie will be at the garden from 3 to 5. Your son should show up then.
Yeah, so I got a plot.
Whoa.
I don't even garden. I don't know how to garden.
Whoa, you don't even know how to garden?
Not really. I mean, I was just digging holes. I mean, I was just digging holes in the dirt, pretending.
Oh my God! So you just got a plot to meet her.
Sun hat. I got a sun hat.
Okay.
You didn't have to go that hard.
A bunch of water. That's all you need, really.
Okay. So this would be fine if Katie knew her parents were doing this, but she doesn't know?
No, I don't think so. I mean, she didn't mention anything, and I just don't want to freak her out.
Can't just be like, well, at least your parents already approve of me. You know?
Right.
It's like, wow.
I wonder if her parents know that she's not responding to you now. 'Cause how long has it been?
It's been like about 5 days.
And have you told your parents that she hasn't responded?
Yeah, and her mother actually reached out to me.
Oh.
Wait, Katie's mother reached out to you?
Yeah, and she said, I think you would be perfect for her.
Now you want more people in on this? Like you've got 2 sets of parents already involved and you want us involved too.
I don't know why I can't have my own relationship. I don't know how I need the extra help. But.
It's odd that the most natural thing in this entire situation is actually the fact that you're calling a radio show to intervene in your dating life.
It's like we're a community garden. We've got the radio, we've got the parents. We're just trying to grow a relationship here. It takes a team.
Remember, Justin hates community gardens and doesn't care about them. So
he just doesn't know about it yet.
But I will learn. I mean, if me and her go on more dates, I'll have her talk to me about the garden, like educate me.
Nothing like faking an interest to get in with somebody.
Well,
yeah, I mean, who doesn't do that?
Yeah.
We're going to share that sentiment with Katie when we come back and call her and try and get you a second date update right after this. Okay, Dirty Boy?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
We're in the middle of a second date call, and when we left, I told Justin that we'd call Katie and share the sentiment. And I'm seeing people texting in at 78592 telling me, don't do that. Don't blow his cover about his parents' matchmaking app.
Wait, you said that we were going to tell her that?
No,
I didn't hear that.
That's not what I meant at all. I just meant share the sentiment that he really likes her and is eager to learn more about gardening.
Oh, but I can see why people maybe...
He really doesn't want to do that, but he says he's willing to try, maybe. And I guess the more important question, though, that we need to talk about is... Are we all okay with hiding the fact that her parents matched her with a guy without her knowledge on a dating site for parents that hook up their grown kids with each other?
I don't know.
Hopefully she knows about it.
I mean, Justin, what do you think? Do you feel weird about your parents finding you a lover?
Well, you know, when you like date somebody, you have to meet their parents, and it's always awkward, and you're nervous. Like, are the parents already approving me? That's like, you know,
it's a good thing. It's like a credit card. You're like pre-approved.
The best relationships can come from like arrangements. Honestly, like your parents know you best. They really do.
Yeah, I watched Bridgerton. They end up really cute.
Yeah.
All for voting to bring marriage and relationships back to the 1920s. Say aye.
No.
Brooke, it was Brooke's idea.
You're right.
Okay.
Hey, listen. If we're allowing algorithms to help us find love, why wouldn't we let our parents also help us?
Those algorithms are awful.
We're trying for a 1 in a million chance here. And I'm just going to say we're not going to reveal the parent matchmaking app. But Justin, if you want to do that, that's totally up to you. Okay?
I do feel like you should do it at some point.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, just feel it out, all right? I'm going to call her right now.
Okay.
Hello?
Hey, is this Katie?
Mm-hmm.
God.
Is this?
I don't know why I'm nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous too. I don't know if you're feeling nervous, Katie, about being on a radio show right now, because you are.
What?
Yay!
Yeah, surprise.
Welcome to our show, Katie.
We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. We do a radio show, and we're trying to do a segment right now called the Second Date Update.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're trying to reach out on behalf of one of our listeners who you went out with recently, named Justin. We're trying to read your vibe on if you liked him or not.
I mean, I'm exiting another relationship right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so things are a little messy right now.
I mean, I don't really want to talk about it. It ended a few weeks ago.
Okay.
But Justin just seems so, like, sweet and kind, and, like, I just don't want to really get into it until I'm, like, fully unattached.
That's good.
Okay.
That's actually a really mature thing.
Yeah. So you actually liked him. You're just not calling him back because you didn't want...
That's like out of respect to him.
Right.
I don't know what you know about him, but he's a dork, but he's just really sweet. But he was just so honest and so kind and just so transparent. Like, I just felt like I knew him. And I just also feel like I've gone out with so many people they're being crazy or a liar or they're hiding something. And it just feels like...
Yeah, we don't like anything like that.
For once, like, I was like, oh, okay, like, this guy's actually really sweet. And
All the cards on the table right up front.
He sounds genuine, but we know he's, like, not.
Well, I think he's pretty genuine.
Pretty.
99.9% at least.
I will say he is very earnest. He does sound a little dorky in a sweet way.
Yeah.
And
hunky dorky.
yeah, I'm going to tell you.
Hunky dorky.
Hunk dork, that's the new in term.
I'm with you, Jeff. I mean, he was attractive, right?
Yeah.
You were attracted to him still.
yeah, I mean, it was kind of funny. We met in a community garden, and he was just like, I don't know that he's particularly good at gardening. He was just like digging holes in the dirt, which is kind of funny.
Yeah. If Justin were to hear the things that you were saying right now, he'd probably be really happy with your review of him and of your time spent together.
Your review, like he's a restaurant, but I like it. Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
he is honest.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Yeah. In fact, I don't have to guess if he liked it because I could just ask him since he's on the other line right now, listening and wanting to talk to you.
What?
I'm thrilled that you like me.
Oh, there's that hunky dork.
That hunk dork energy coming through.
Why didn't you tell me he was on the phone?
Well, we can't all be as honest and transparent as the Justins of the world.
Good
so,
one, Jeff.
you know,
Okay,
that's
but
just
Justin was the one.
that's more credit to him.
And it's totally fine. I mean, like, I heard that you have an ex. I mean, I'm totally cool with that. I have like 1 million exes.
A million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Big dater.
I mean, a couple.
Very strange. 1 million exes, huh?
No, okay. It's like literally, okay, 4.
Yeah.
I don't go on that many dates. How am I supposed to have exes? I literally have like 1 ex-girlfriend. Okay, no, okay. Actually, you know,
Okay.
It's
don't have any
okay.
ex-girlfriends.
Yeah,
It's
Justin,
okay.
just
Wait,
just
what did he
shut-
just say?
Just close the mouth for a
I
second.
think it went to 0.
No, it's just kind of a weird thing that you heard me say all that, but I really think that you're just a really sweet, honest person.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that, but
Yeah, I didn't sound that.
What's wrong?
okay. The honesty. I'm mostly honest.
What?
But you keep mentioning. I mean, I do not like lying. I mean, I did lie that I had 1 million ex-girlfriends. I mean,
We knew that one.
I
It was a
knew
joke.
that.
it was a joke, and you know. I'm just going to say it. Here's the deal.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't
Oh.
go to that community gardening, because I like to garden. I knew you were going to be there.
What?
Because, okay, my parents and your parents are on this dating app where they help their single child get dates. So is mine.
Oh.
She didn't know.
I don't think she knew.
Your parents love me. Your parents really love me.
Oh my God.
They approve of it. I mean, my parents approve. Your parents approve. Like, let's make this work. I know that this is weird, but like, let's make this work.
Oh my God.
Hold on, Justin, do you have to say everything? Just
No.
one piece of information at a time.
Oh my
me?
God. No.
Can we just say real quickly, we really hoped that, Katie, you already knew this.
Yeah.
Wait, so you knew this?
Well, I
Brooke
mean,
knew
what?
We
Yeah.
didn't know.
It was-
Brooke knew, and she told us not
I
to
just
say
thought,
anything.
you know, like, I could see why a dating app like that would work. Katie, just listen for a second. I mean, who knows you better than your mom and dad, right?
No, you guys are this is
Okay.
Oh my God.
That is not parent-approved language, Katie.
Okay. I'm going to come to your side on that one. It's a little bit unusual. I will concede that.
For sure.
But Justin didn't know that his parents were setting him up either.
Yeah, I actually did know. That's how I went
Okay,
to
well,
the
I'm
garden.
trying to get you out of a hole here.
He cannot lie.
I thought it was actually a great idea. I mean, it's like I do not meet any women. I see them all over the place, but I don't meet them. I'm on every dating app you could think of. Nobody swiping for me. I need my parents' help.
Shut it!
Justin.
Oh,
my God.
Katie,
It's like his phone's broken.
Listen, you definitely have to have a conversation with your parents, and you can be angry at them.
Okay.
But this isn't Justin's fault. He didn't make your parents do this.
Some of this is Justin's fault.
Some of
it?
He didn't say anything.
Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe
He
he thought...
shows up in a garden and starts digging holes, waiting for me.
Okay.
But his heart was in a good place when he did it.
Oh my God, absolutely.
You still liked me.
Yeah.
No.
He complimented your radishes.
Listen, Katie, you're a great gardener.
No.
I can learn from you. We could go on another garden date.
You know what? It's at this point, Katie, that I would like to offer to send you to on another date that we would pay for
Great timing.
to any restaurant in the city and far, far away from both of your sets of
Just
parents.
give it one chance. I mean, that would make your parents so happy.
Absolutely not. What about this would be
Are you
enticing to
kidding?
any normal person? Are you crazy?
Okay, well, all right. It's a no right now, but maybe you should take some time to think about it. And if you want, we can organize so that you and Justin and both of your sets of parents can all have dinner together.
I bet.
Big
What is
happy family reunion.
John and Julie, I think. I mean, it sounds like they're lovely people.
I know they're in for
Yeah,
this.
they made you.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in. What do you say? Just give it one more chance. Like, many people have arrangements. Like, it's not like we got married. We're just going on a date.
You started off good and then
It's
kept
all right.
going.
He's still there. I think
All
he's
right.
still there. Katie.
We're running out of time here, so we need to get an answer from you. Yes or no on another date?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Okay.
Dang it.
All right. Well, Justin, you're up to 1,000,001 X's now. So.
My parents can't even get me a date. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Those words have never been spoken before. If my parents can't get me a date, who can?